Yo, you already know what time it is. This is episode 8 of the Miseducated podcast. It's your boy, Kevy Boy. And right now we got the boy when we Crash Rarri with his song Prima Donna. Produced by the homie Knife and Raw Bone. And for all y'all Prima Donnas out there that like berries and Toca Madera, Bossa Nova. Shit, come over.
She hear the nigga getting comma, she a prima donna. And she a spicy little mama, hotter than a sauna. She said she get that from her mama, wanna meet her mama. So many flavors I can taste her, I might call her Fanta. She let me get up in that peach like I flew to Atlanta. And all you niggas out of reach, she had the upper standard. Yeah, I'm too fly, yeah, I'm that guy, feel like I'm never London. She said she foreign, so a nigga feeling so I lend her.
Oh shit, we good.
Bitch!
What up, y'all? Fucking episode 8, we back.
Bitch!
The fucking holiday festivities, the Miseducated podcast.
Yeah, we in this bitch.
Yeah, we got Dave over here. We got him rolling one of the worst blunts of all time.
Of course.
All
This nigga Dixon pull UPS paper out.
That bitch rolling
Niggas
that bitch
is
in
hating.
goddamn oatmeal.
Niggas is hating. Can't nobody here roll they on anything.
We got fucking Cori in here with pink eye.
No! Don't say
Yeah,
that.
he got pink eye in here.
I ain't
He
got no
girls-
rat
Don't
down
say that.
He got girls farting on his face.
No, Corey said he got a hint story where Shorty was farting in his face, and then now he's wearing glasses inside.
And the Michael Jackson glove.
Michael Jackson.
I don't want to know how he got it.
Yeah.
We got
Yo!
fucking Kevin here with his fucking do-rag with the flap out.
With the
You know,
already
flap
know.
out.
You gotta have the flap out chilling.
Kevy,
He got
baby.
shorts on. It's 45 degrees outside, but it's all good.
And it's all
You know?
fucking good.
We gonna shout out our sponsors tonight, boys.
Shout 'em out.
Shout out to the
Shout
sponsors, man. Patron, we out
Wow.
here.
Well, hold
Patron
on.
Añejo.
Oh.
Añejo.
Kevin looked like he just. I mean, I see you wearing that round. You wearing the U.S. flag on you, but you look like you just won gold in the Olympics. What's that in your hand, brother? Did you say Añejo?
This here, my brother, is that Patron.
Patron.
Añejo.
Añejo.
This shit right here is the gold bottle.
That's the
Gold?
gold bottle.
Come on, Chief.
All gold everything.
Bitch got a worm at the bottom.
Sheesh. Yo, I don't want no fucking. Yo, fuck that.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it a fucking buck. This is episode 8, and we're fucking in this bitch.
Of 2020, bitch.
The first
Say it
episode
again.
of fucking 2020, man. We've been gone for a little bit.
We've been gone
But now
for-
we back with the jump off.
But I was
Hey,
just
that
gonna
nigga
say
said
that.
that
No, I was
jump
just
off.
gonna say.
You know.
Bam.
You know the fucking vibes.
Yeah.
Let's
what
spark
the
this
fuck
You know,
fucking-
so what y'all niggas have been on, man? You know, we fucking been off for a few weeks. You know, we ended
out for a little while.
2019. We ended the decade.
Man,
With
say.
the wrap up. So what y'all niggas been? Hope you niggas been wrap. Well, don't wrap up, but
Man, I ain't wrap up in like 8 years.
Sheesh.
Here.
I ain't wrap up. That's why my eyes look this way.
You see? I knew that was
Make sure y'all get tested too.
Sheesh.
Nah.
They got a little doo-doo in his eye.
Yo, no.
Everybody's New Year's was good.
Yo, my
It
new
was
year,
solid, yeah.
my new year was solid, man. What you been on, Kev? What's been going on with you, Doc?
Shit. One of my partners, shout out Jai and Lauren. They got engaged.
Shout out
Shout
Jai.
out
You know what I'm saying? The
Yo,
homie,
shout out
my
Jai,
bro.
shout out Lauren,
My boy hung his
Yeah,
jersey
shout out
up.
Lord.
and the
Shout out,
Raptors.
You know what I'm
shout out to the
saying?
Bruvs,
Right there
the
by
jerseys
Jimmy.
and the Raptors.
My jersey is in my goddamn bedroom floor right now, wrinkled. I'm never gonna throw it in the sky. Fuck. You see a ribbon in the sky if you see my jersey. The fuck?
Ribbon in the sky.
Wear that
But
jersey to
yeah,
bed
but-
every night.
Other than that, man, same old shit. I'm glad work is slowed down. You know what I'm saying? The holiday rush is over. And I'm just ready to get straight to it, man. New year, new decade,
New
boys.
year, new decade.
There it is.
That's
Y'all
all
know
it
what the
is.
fuck going
What about
on?
David, David, baby?
Sorry, I'm him. Nah, I ain't getting into too much over the little Christmas hiatus. I did link with Corey. Me and Corey.
Yeah, I went.
Corey
I
pulled
fucking.
up. Yeah,
I pulled the fuck up to Costa Mesa
that nigga is lying.
to be with Dave Dixon. That shit took forever to get there.
Yeah, that nigga. He not gonna tell you about his country ass cousin named Cletus Von.
Shout out Cletus, baby, come on the show.
When I tell you, that nigga hopped on the phone with his mom and got to sounding so fucking country. That nigga said, I really wish I could remember what that nigga said. That nigga was like, his fucking grandma. He said his grandma had some type of saying where it's like, there's only. I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
Yeah,
nah,
fucking
bro,
quiet.
that nigga said it was
Fucking
like
lying.
50,000 people in like some random ass
This
population.
nigga
But
is
Corey, how long
lying.
did it take you to get to Paramount?
Fucking 20.
Paramount City, y'all
yeah.
niggas making shit up.
Man, goddamn, it took fucking forever, nigga. I had to take 3 highways, nigga, skip over about goddamn 10 junkies.
God damn, that nigga
fucking-
David live in Fallbrook, ain't it?
FBD.
Oh my
Fallbrook
God.
Dave. God damn, nigga, it took fucking forever, nigga.
About
I
to
didn't
be
think I would ever get there.
wildfire season,
I
ain't
was
it?
damn
You
near
got
in
to spray the
Phoenix.
house.
I was damn near in Phoenix by the time I got there. By the time I get to
shit.
Phoenix. It took forever to get this nigga crib. But we
Niggas
was
was
there.
hating.
Man, we was there, and this nigga Dixon going like, yo, bro, before you get here, can you stop and get goddamn something to wrap the weed with?
Bro, that nigga got the driest fucking blunts.
This
And that
nigga
nigga, they wasn't even in the wrapper, bro. That
This is
nigga
some
handed me the
bullshit.
2 blunts.
This is some bullshit. This is
Motherfucking like raw. I'm like,
he's
dog,
lying.
You went
what's
to the
good?
corner store and bought blunt paper Lucy's?
That nigga like bought it off the crackhead on the corner, bro.
This nigga's
I was so
Yo,
confused, bro.
I pull up to this nigga Dixon
I was so
crib. I pull up
confused,
to
bro.
this nigga Dixon crib,
Think about a
dog.
Swisher.
I'm
Lucy.
like, dog, what's good?
I pull up to this nigga Dixon house because he doesn't want to go down the fucking street to get one. He's like, yo, bro, can you stop at the 7-Eleven?
Bro, you already
Stop
on the
anywhere.
way. I'm like, stop at the
Stop
7-Eleven,
anywhere.
bro.
I pull up and, out of the fucking, the kindness of my own goddamn heart, I spend my money and then I give it to this nigga. He
blunts
wraps
are $1, bro.
This nigga wraps the fucking blunt with a cigarette.
Excuse me?
I didn't rap it with a cigarette.
Hold on.
I didn't rap it with a
Wait.
cigarette.
Fucking finish.
No, that nigga,
Wait,
that nigga
this
brought.
nigga-
You smoke
This
a fucking a Marlboro with this motherfucker?
The
No,
photo.
fuck
What the
no.
fuck is a Marlboro? He said you wrapped a Marlboro with that
Oh
shit.
shit! And what's even funnier, this nigga live on Marlboro's goddamn street.
That's how that nigga said, Marlboro. Nah, bro.
Fucking quiet for
It's
you.
This nigga
fucking
live on
quiet.
Cigarette Drive.
This nigga, I see this nigga cutting the goddamn cigarette open like a goddamn blunt to
Bro,
wrap the goddamn
that
blunt
nigga
in the
brought the
goddamn cigarette paper.
driest, the absolute driest
He's
fucking
lying.
blunt to my house.
Ladies and
So I
gents.
wrapped
He
it
got
with
a bowl
paper.
of guts on his coffee table. For,
Do you
that
have it?
decoration?
Dixon, baby.
Hey, where you
hating.
get that bowl of guts from,
Man,
Kirkland?
say.
This
You find
nigga-
that Dixon buying his
Nah.
weed from Costco.
Nah, this nigga brought the
Hold on,
driest
wait,
fucking blunt.
hold on, does Costco have like Swisher Sweets in like wholesale, like in bulk?
Probably.
Do they have that?
I don't think
Man,
so.
Costco
You can go
selling
downtown
women
for
in
that shit, though.
wholesale.
Yeah, you can go to Costco and get a whole new life for the right price.
For the right.
And
You fucking buy a whole new identity.
No,
You buy a whole new identity with a chicken wrap.
But no, I
Croissants.
fucking pulled up on this fool Dixon. But yeah, I ain't do jack shit. This nigga was telling me. It's funny how this nigga segued to me because he didn't want to talk about what the fuck he did over the goddamn
It's
break.
a
didn't do
whole
nothing,
ass
bro.
tip on this blunt, and it's a fucking fingertips on the actual blunt. Why do you pinch the actual blunt? It's a fuck shit.
Oh, so this is shit on Dave. This is shit on Dave's season, huh?
Here we go. We're back. It's 2020, and we have not stopped been standing on Dixon's neck. So that's just standing on your neck.
You all right?
Yeah. You
doing
gotta
over there,
fucking-
buddy?
You're
You
fucking
alright?
blocked from
Roll
the
the
circle,
blunt.
nigga.
Oh my god.
Bruv,
Dog, the fact that
you've
my
been blocked
mom
from the
like,
circle, bruv.
yo, I have no idea how my
Blocked
mom
from the
even
circle.
got
You're
like
fucking
saw that
finished.
shit. That my mom hit me up and was like, "Yo, what's good with your podcast?" That these niggas talking about blocking you from the circle. I was like, "Yo,
Yo, man, when I
She
saw
follows
that,
us?
I was
nah."
crying.
I think my sister probably was the
Bruh,
one.
I was crying when I
Fucking
seen that
outta
shit. I was like,
here.
yo, his mom really pressed him about it. Like, wait, hold
Press
on.
y'all. She ain't pressed me about nothing.
fuck
My
that.
mom
She
was
was pressing
cool.
you, nigga.
My mom was asking me what was
She's
good
gonna come
with
down
y'all.
to that school. That's what she said.
Yeah, knock y'all niggas
I'm
out.
gonna come down to
Y'all
Better Sound
niggas don't
Studio.
know my
whoop
mama.
all of
Better
that.
Sound.
Yeah.
Shout out Better Sound. Speaking of, shout out our guy Knife. Happy belated birthday.
Yo, happy belated birthday.
birthday.
Bam, bam, bam.
Shout out to
No.
my boy Knife, man.
Fucking Knife. If it wasn't for Knife, our vocals would be ass.
They
Well,
would. And yo, Knife, you my
Dixon's
guy.
would we be clean.
No, shut the fuck up. Knife, you my guy, but yo, fuck you for this beanie, even though it's cold. But
You
fuck
got a
you for
nice
this
little
Clippers.
Clipper beanie on. That's you right there,
We
big.
got David
that's
here
y'all.
with the Clipper
Yeah.
beanie.
He start calling you Vinny Del Negro.
Yeah.
Vinny Del Nigger.
Jimmy, what did you do for New Year's? Jimmy, what did you do? Jimmy,
Doc Rivers.
New Year's. Come on, guys.
Steve Ballmer.
Come on, guys.
Oh shit.
Fucking Dixon.
Now, you know who he really is?
Oh,
He Patrick
bitch.
Beverly.
You
He
said what?
Patrick Beverly.
He do like, bruh. That's it.
Bro, can we move on? Why are we still talking about this bullshit? I thought we was gonna find out what
There
Jimmy
it
did
is.
for New Year's.
Nah, for Christmas, I was back home. I was in New York over there. I spent the whole time just chilling.
Can you please hold the fuck on?
relaxing?
During your Christmas party, you said it was a nigga that nobody knew. Mind you, he's in the Bronx, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, yes.
Stretch the fuck
Hold
out.
on, wait. Let me tell y'all the story. Hold on.
You gotta say-
Yeah,
you gotta
bro.
tell the
Because
story.
I don't even remember this.
So while I was in New York for fucking Christmas, I went to my uncle's house. They had like a little Christmas thing over there, and the whole family was there. It was people that I hadn't seen in like 10 years. Like, have you ever been like to like a family thing and you haven't seen your little cousins in mad long, and these niggas are like 6 feet tall and they're like 18 now?
Not in the Bronx, but yeah.
But yeah, it was like that. I ain't seen like family members.
Was the Trump cousins there?
Yeah, they was there.
You fucking ran it up.
It was there.
The Trump
They was
cousins
there.
was there.
Fuck
Fucking
it.
assholes. It was there. Fucking pieces of shits. They know who they
Knock
are.
both them niggas out.
But then, like, I started noticing there was this one random guy that was there that nobody knew. Everybody was asking, literally, everybody was asking, whose man's is this? Everybody kept asking. This man was drunk before I got there. And I got there late. I was one of the last ones to get there. I got there like at fucking 10:30 at night. Everybody was already there. So I get in. My man twisted by the steps already.
Twisted.
He can't even stand up straight. So, like, at the end of the night, everybody leaving. And my cousin, he about to drive us home. And the drunk dude get in the whip with us.
What?
He just hop in the whip with us. He ride shotgun too. And then my cousin tell us that he know him from college. That's his homeboy from college. He just happens whenever he knows there's a function going on, he just pops up without an invitation. And he just gets drunk, drinks all the food, he eats all the food, and then he gets driven home for free. That's the kind of life I want to live.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, he was throwing up in the parking lot.
Yo.
He fell asleep on top of the hood of the car. Like, he was like sitting down on top of the hood of the car like this.
And just knock.
Just out. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? Can you drive with him on top of the fucking hood?
This
That sound
segment
like-
of the
that's-
podcast is called Christmas in the Bronx.
Right, because I was just going to say, it's like,
Yeah,
this,
for real.
Christmas
this
in
is
the Bronx.
Bronx.
I ain't never heard of no shit like this in my life.
Well, what was it? New Year's like shit.
Nah, for New Year, I was back here. For New Year, I went to the Blind Barber. And,
Oh, yeah, that's
and,
right.
in
In Highland Park, right?
In fucking gentrified ass Highland Park.
Hold on, so there's two blind barbers.
Yeah, it's one in Culver City.
Oh,
one in
okay.
Highland
I've
Park.
been to the Culver City one, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit has a lot of scattered butt in it.
Scatter
That shit was fun. It was fun.
babies. Scatter butt, scatter babies.
That shit is cool, man.
Whoa.
The people was drunk, and then a funny story about being there for New Year's Eve. As I'm there, I'm usually the tallest person everywhere I go. But for some reason,
Sound about right.
I seen this one tall guy. He was
Sobe.
No, Sobe.
No.
No, it wasn't Sobe. But it was this random guy. I was like, wait, who the fuck is this guy? He was like 6'8". I was like, wait, what the fuck? Why he's all tall? He here. 5 minutes later, Klay Thompson brother show up,
Oh.
and he's there too.
The one that used to be on Dodgers?
No, the other one, Michael Thompson, the older one.
Michael, that's his pops.
That's
Exactly. That's his older
That's
brother.
his,
named
his older brother,
Michael
Michael
Thompson.
Thompson Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know he had
plays
older.
for the Santa Cruz Warriors for the G League team.
Ah.
He plays for them. So they might have been in town. I don't know. But I guess the team was in town. So they happened to be at the fucking Blind Barber. They happened to be there. So then the first tall dude I seen, he was there with some light-skinned shorty. I seen him by the bathroom. They was making out and shit.
That's what's up. We kissing women in the mouth.
We're kissing bitches in the mouth
all
2020.
on IG. We're putting it out there so you can see it.
Yeah,
Keep
I'm recording.
your
talking
lips
about
off
making
of
out.
another bitch's
Fuck.
mouth on IG in 2020, please.
Should have seen me on New Year's. I was out here fucking up. Oh boy,
boy Kev
oh
was-
me on mine. They had to goddamn. They had to fuck around and take a Dayquil. Make sure I ain't get a shit.
Sheesh.
You know, you kiss a bitch, you get the sniffles. Like, oh shit.
Immediately.
Shorty give you gonorrhea. You don't even know.
Whoa,
Yo,
hold on,
whoa,
hold on.
God damn.
We were talking about just catching
We go
a
get-
common
Everybody
cold.
go ahead and get tested.
Comic
Damn.
That's
But
the
we're
green I
still
don't want.
kissing bitches in the mouth in
all
public.
2020.
All
Don't do
2020.
it.
So talk
Do
about
not do
kissing
it.
bitches in the mouth all 2020. After the other tall nigga was
Yeah.
kissing her.
There was two tall niggas kissing bitches in the mouth.
Dude, then Klay Thompson brother pull up
He kisses
and
somebody.
he's kissing her too.
Yes,
and I'm
sir.
like,
Oh, the
"Word."
same bitch?
Yes, the same
We're
bitch.
sharing women in 2020.
It was all sharing the same girl.
Yeesh.
And then what makes it even better, it was like right after New Year, it was like 12:05. I guess he decided to leave. It was like, I guess it's New Year, so let's
She all kissed out.
No, Michael Thompson, you fucked me too. Correction, I had sex with Katie.
No, listen, yo, this bitch threw up by the entrance.
Excuse
what's
me?
Yes, nobody could get in or out. You know, if you at the Blind Barber in Culver City, I'm the same way. You walk to the barbershop and there's a long hallway
Yeah.
to get to the thing. She threw up in the entrance, so you can't walk in or out.
Which one of them niggas kissed her after that?
Somebody
Michael Thompson.
Whoa!
You know,
That nigga got that yuck mouth. Yuck mouth.
You know what's even funnier? The nigga was laughing after she threw up. He was laughing. He went and got her water. And I'm looking at him. I was
this
like, yo,
nigga
you a
was
piece
ski.
of shit. He was laughing. He went and told his friends. He was pointing at her and shit. You know, like when you see somebody throwing up somewhere, you like, oh, look at this bozo.
Blind Barber
Yeah.
wasn't even that
Yo.
big. How the hell she goddamn didn't get kicked out?
Because nobody knew it. She was like, it was like mad, like concealed. Like she threw up by like the little entrance and she just kept walking. I was
But
like,
okay,
shit.
but
Like,
so
she do this a lot.
But Michael Thompson did indeed kiss her after she threw up.
Yeah, he a nasty fuck.
Fuck it. This is
Michael
2020.
Thompson,
We're kissing him.
I don't know who you are, what you look like. I just know you a light skinned bastard, and you fucking fucked up. We've been there. Trust me.
Hold on. We can't get away from that one.
So you were slopping throw up to the
Let's go, Kenny
No.
baby.
I ain't never swapped.
What is it? Like how birds be feeding each other? Little birds feed each other?
I forgot how you call that.
Nah.
But we gotta
Birds in the
find
trap.
out.
Yeah, bro.
We gotta find out.
I ain't never fucked around and did no nut shit like that. But
Nah, this is the same nigga that was pissing in butts, right? That said you never did
bro,
no nut shit.
let's clear this pissing butts up shit. All right, ain't no
Only reason-
nobody
only
ever
reason-
pissed in
Yo,
butt.
shut-
It was
yo.
just a phrase.
Hey, actually, you know
this
what?
This was making pools and booties.
Yo, booty butt, booty pool.
Hey, I just gotta say, after we posted that,
booty butt, cheek.
That sound like some fucking.
that was Boondocks or
MBTI.
whatever, yeah. But not shout out to VA. This is the one time I'll ever do this. But shout out to VA, all the niggas that
Yeah,
listen
shout out
to
my
the,
partner Jeff, who also confirmed that.
I was just gonna say, any nigga from VA
Hey, yo,
that
tap
follows me
in,
or follows the
man. Where these
podcast,
niggas at? Maybe we started a alliance.
Dave, he confirmed.
Yeah. Shout out my
Hey, yo,
partner
shout
Jeff.
out to nigga Dave, man. Hold it down
Yeah,
real
shout
quick.
out.
Dave confirmed
Yo.
that pissing in butts is a thing that people
Shout out
in VA
Dave, come
do.
on the show.
And before we
Yo,
segue
Dave, come
off
on
of
the show.
You
this,
nasty fuck.
before we
pissing in
segue
butts.
off of this, Sebastian, niggas have not forgotten about that letter that you wrote, niggas.
That nigga took his
We-
glasses off for that one.
Yo.
Sebastian, please come on the show.
Sebastian from VA Beach, we have not fucking forgotten.
This nigga's like Cyclops from X-Men.
Oh,
You put your glasses back on.
Yo, like this shit's coming back. Whoa, everything.
Wait, what's coming back?
oh,
We're gonna move on.
Oh my god.
Hold on, before we
But
get
anyway,
into our
before we
shit.
segue off, what else was that? It at the Blind Barber, niggas was
Yeah.
kissing women in the mouth,
Yeah, they
throwing
was
up.
kissing bitches after throwing up. It's disgusting. They started off the year very poorly. Very poorly, man. They started off the year with a fucking 55 with a D.
Right.
They started off with a D. They already failing.
Well, I know a couple shorties that started off with a
With a
D.
D.
too.
D plus.
But there was one thing I want to get into. Just because it's a brand new year, it's a brand new decade,
Let's get it.
new
Okay.
month. I just wanted to say this.
Yes, sir. Get with it.
Listen, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm tired of you fucking positive ass motherfuckers. I'm sick and tired of all of you motherfuckers. You understand me?
Here it comes.
Not everybody is that positive and that happy for everybody else. Whatever happened to telling people that they shit is trash? Whatever happened to that?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to telling people like, yo, you shouldn't be doing that. Maybe you should pick up something else. Whatever happened to being honest with your friends, with the people around you?
You gotta be
There
honest.
is absolutely no way that everyone on social media fucks with everybody. Like
That's
that.
true.
There's no way. There's no way y'all like everybody.
No.
There's
No
no way
motherfucker
you
just
friends
can't
with
be
everybody.
positive?
No, I'm not saying you can't be positive. I'm saying like just to.
But you're saying to have the image of being positive all the
There's an
time.
image of being positive. There's no way that people aren't honest with each other. When was the last time you seen somebody call somebody out for something on social media? When was the last time?
On social media, it might have been a while.
Unless it was TMZ calling somebody out for some bullshit.
Or niggas calling TMZ out.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Unless it's that. But like for the most part, you see everybody like, yo, shout out to my bruv. He's doing this.
Bruv!
Hello, bro.
Everybody, like whether the niggas is making a fucking sock, whether they're making a t-shirt, whether they rapping, whether they doing whatever the fuck they're doing, there's no way that you feel that strongly about everything that everyone is doing. There's nobody that's honest anymore. Nobody's real anymore. So I want everybody that listens to this episode to take time out of your day, look down your Instagram and tell people, stop doing what you're doing because it's garbage.
Wow.
I want you to be honest with people. Be real. Sometimes you gotta tell people, yo, how many of your friends rap and they bad at rapping? And when was the last time you told them?
Well, I mean,
I'ma
for
be
me,
honest right
I'll
now
tell my friends if they're
with
if I
you,
if I don't
Jimmy,
like
because
something.
you don't
You're an
have a
honest-
fucking
Yeah,
cup
I
in
mean,
your
but
hand.
you know me.
I got
This
some
nigga
niggas
here.
right here. I got-
It
I
has a
got-
cup of water. You need a cup.
Hold on, I'm gonna finish the water first.
Of the good stuff.
You had all day to finish the water first. See, y'all see it coming, right? Start not to drink. You know what I'm saying? Put a whole straw in this water.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, there's no plastic couches in
It
here.
doesn't fucking matter.
There's no
All right?
plastic couch in here. You know, I'm still good. There's no plastic couch.
No, but Jimmy, go ahead, bro.
Nah,
Like,
yeah, I mean, yo, because I mean, I think in one way I do agree that
I think people are afraid to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna
They're
say,
afraid
I
to being
think-
an
yeah, I
outcast.
think-
they're afraid of losing a connect. Everything's
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
about
'cause I-
connections and
Yo,
images.
people are afraid of being looked at as a hater.
As a hater, yeah. No,
People
for
are
sure.
afraid of that.
especially online, because online it's easy just to be opinionated. Like online, it's easy to see like one little tweet, comment,
Super
headline,
easy.
whatever, be like, oh, I don't like this for this, that, and the third reason, or this person's wrong for this, that, and the third reason. And for everybody to be like, nah, you a hating ass nigga, or nah, you hating for this, that, and the third. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that, but I think social media in that sense is just weird. But I think in real life that needs to be. Like,
it needs to be more of a
adjusted.
thing in
I think
in real
because
life.
I think on social media it kind of makes sense that
Yeah, for
people
real.
kind of move like that, but in real life, I really think like you need to, like, to not be able to feel like you can give somebody criticism or to feel like you're gonna be looked at in a different way or looked down upon.
Yeah.
Just because you give an opinion is kind of nuts. You know
Because
what
people
I mean?
don't want to be like alienated from like what's cool or like.
Right.
Like they don't want to get unfollowed or
Yeah,
blocked. They don't
nah,
want
I
to be.
feel that.
They don't want to be looked at
it's crazy
as
that you.
negative.
It's crazy that you say that right there, Jimmy, because I've been going through this for the past. I think it started really before the end of 2019, but I already started like kind of cleansing my fucking Instagram and my phone book because, like you just said, I'm not gonna keep acting like I really talk to people or like people
Exactly.
or support people because that I know don't support me. You're just
That's
you're
true.
really just on the cool. I mean, as petty as it sounds. I can do without having all of the fucking following all of the people or having all of the followers, especially knowing that I don't like you, you don't like me, we don't support each other. Like okay, I can accept that. But one goddamn thing I'm not gonna do. I don't care how good you're doing. I'm not gonna act like I really give a shit about what you're doing. I'm like,
Exactly.
that's it.
And that's another thing. It's funny you mentioned that because like everybody has to make it a point to like point that out that somebody's doing something.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, he doing that? I gotta tell everybody he's doing that. Just off of the strength that you could get like a repost or something. It's like, yo, you don't
that's
you don't
weird.
got you don't gotta be involved in everything.
Everything.
Like, not everything gotta be for some type of recognition. Not everything gotta be so people could like acknowledge you or something.
some
Like,
things you gotta
could
do
be,
out
you could be
there out
fucking
loud.
normal.
Yeah.
I'm not fake supporting no niggas, nobody, no more. I'm not even fake supporting family.
Right.
You're getting fucking put on in the back of the bus too.
Nah, that's real.
So it's just I know what you're saying though, Jimmy, as far as like the whole niggas trying to be super positive just to not seem like a hater.
Yeah.
And social media is just, already created this world that like it exists, of course, because I mean we're all a part of social media here, but that you never probably would talk to these people in person.
That's true.
You know that if you ever seen them or if a celebrity or whatever like that, and it's okay to give niggas props like that. We all for that. But
Especially if you're actually for it. Like if you're gonna
Yes.
give somebody like props for something or like shout them out, whatever it is that you're doing, like make sure you actually like it and that you
Right.
stand by
Right.
what they
Yeah,
It's
stand.
not just
Exactly.
supporting
And don't
blindly,
support
yeah.
it.
don't just be
just-
supporting.
just 'cause.
fuck
Just
that.
'cause,
Just
like,
so
you
other
think
people
it's
can see
cool
it.
or just so like
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because you want to
Nah, I
look
feel
cool
that.
to everybody else. Like, oh shit, he likes that.
And it's only when it's hot. You never see
Yeah.
nobody just shouting something out that maybe dropped like a while ago.
Right.
and
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
just
That part.
reiterating that the homies doing their thing or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's I feel it. I see it.
It's just to be in the moment. That's all it is. It's just
Yeah,
to be in the
get outta
moment.
here
So
with
I
that.
want everybody, 2020,
Be more
this
honest.
new decade, just be honest with everybody.
Hell
Just be
yeah. Hit
honest
me
with
up.
people
Tell me how
around you.
iffy I am.
Hey, but hold on.
Do it
Can
now.
Can I play? Can I
Call
to play,
in.
to play devil's advocate though, real quick?
What's
Go
up?
ahead, you fucking cigarette.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. I love it. I love it. Nah, to play devil's advocate, I think some people they can't handle that. Like some people, while on one hand some people can't handle being seen as like a hater, whoop whoop whoop.
Right,
Some people
okay.
can't handle being told their shit is trash. You know what I mean?
So that's
Like-
these are true.
Yeah, and so for some
Hey,
people,
not everybody built. Not everybody built like that.
Right.
Hey,
Which
And the
to
cloth
go-
ran out. Stop saying that shit. Everybody, that too. Stop saying I'm cut from a different cloth. No,
that
nigga,
nigga
you a
said
piece of
cloth
paper.
ran
Fuck
out.
out of here.
That nigga's sick.
And
Stop it, all of you.
To touch on what Dixon just said, and what also actually what you both were just saying. Not everybody is built for this life, for this industry, for anything, whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
Like you can't handle like constructive criticism. There's a difference between just being a downright fucking
Yeah, like there's obviously a
flat-out
difference
hater
between being a
Yeah.
dickhead
and somebody
or being
who,
a hater.
if it's your partners, like, yo, that shit really ain't that hot. So, but instead of me just saying that shit, let me figure out how. Let me show you where parts I might not have liked that maybe you can improve upon.
Yeah.
That's really supporting somebody. Just like people who've reached out to us about our podcast over the past.
that's true.
The only time I've seen that work is when Tyler the Creator told Jaden Smith he didn't fuck with his album at all.
Oh, when he was talking about the beats or something, was that?
But it was the fact that when he did the interview and explained it, it was just like they're cool, and he gonna tell them
That's
that
how it should
doesn't
be.
mean it's not.
That's
it.
exactly how it should
It's
be.
just that from what my perception of you as a fan, even though he's on, but as a fan, this is what I like from you, and I know your potential.
You could do better.
And that's fire.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody's gonna do that.
Right.
But the other thing is, not only is nobody going to do that, the other issue, or not issue, but I would say the other argument is, if somebody does do that, is the person going to always be receptive to that information? You know what I mean? Like some people don't even hear like, oh.
Anytime you have a rebuttal to them, it's negative. That's
you know what I mean? Like they don't even get to the end of that whole conversation or dialogue or like whatever you're trying to say. All they hear is that beginning of, I didn't like your album, or I didn't think your shit was good.
Then you just automatically label a hater.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if it's like, oh, I think you have potential to do better.
It's two type of people though.
Yeah.
There's the people that do that, and then there's the people that they'll say, you know what? They'll claim that they don't like it, but they're just not liking it because everybody else likes it. You know?
Oh, they're just
yeah, you know,
they just don't
might
want
not.
to.
They just might like I know people that, as petty as it sounds, like the show You comes out. You know what I'm saying? Or Euphoria, when Euphoria's out, nah,
like when something is hot,
not my speed. Like,
nah,
like I'm not on that.
Like, with it,
come on, bro. Like, the shit's fire.
Yeah.
Like, relax. It's tough. You know?
And shout out Joe and his fucking dad cap.
Yeah, shout out Joe.
Yo, Nick,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, and can I touch on a little mini segue?
What you got?
What is my man's name? Joe in real life.
Penn
Bagley.
Penn Bagley, Badgley.
Yeah, Badgley. So he's like really promotes like
he promote like he doesn't want you to actually be Joe in real life. That's what you about to say?
No, I'm talking about he like promotes,
but he
like,
doesn't.
like really like like what the fuck is it called, like rights, people's rights, human rights and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So
And
rights,
he
yeah.
really
He's a
like
real
gets
liberal.
with what is it, like politicians and shit like that and talk about it.
So he walks the walk. And
Yes.
Okay.
But that's the thing. I want to know from y'all, do some certain like white people only walk the walk when it comes to like cultural black and issues? If they're just trying to like seem like that person, or if they really feel like it, like with some of these like white people be really doing all of this like research and going on mission trips and just posting this and posting that if they wasn't famous. Would they really believe in the issues?
I don't think they would.
I'm saying
Yeah,
some of them like just do it for clout. Like
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
think so.
You
know what I'm saying?
I definitely
Fakes,
agree, bro.
again,
You know
fakes, goes back to it. Overall, you fake supporting because
You know what's
Yeah.
annoying? The white people that go to Africa. Those are the worst ones.
I heard Africa lit.
No, I heard it's fun.
Yeah, it's
but the white
fire.
people that go to
Trying to ride a
Africa
giraffe.
and they come back, those white people come back from Africa. Oh man, they swear they kunta.
I got them
Yeah,
diamonds
bro.
from Africa. I got a blow.
I'll go to
Future baby, shout out Future. I know
Shout
this
out
is
Future
always shout
baby.
Future.
Future
Hey,
Hendrix.
Future, I'm disappointed in you, man.
Five-
I'm not.
and it's the 5-year anniversary of Beast Mode. Shout out
Hey.
Tobis.
I'm disappointed in you, Future.
Future baby's having fun in that butt.
This nigga.
And
But nah,
kissing women on IG.
You know why I'm disappointed in Future?
Uh-oh.
Because he went on the girls' trip. That was a girls' trip, and he's there.
The girls couldn't fucking go on the girls trip if it wasn't for him.
so I'm pretty sure that was
also
Jordan
that was
Woods
probably the
couldn't put
only
down on their
condition
drink,
for the
bitch.
girls trip.
They were in a mansion. There were 4-wheelers. I saw a monkey. I saw a lot of shit.
There was a fucking monkey in there just chilling.
Yeah.
Just
There
hanging
was
out.
bitches on that trip that looked like Lori Harvey, but it wasn't Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
That's how I knew that shit was lit.
All right, look, yeah. Shout out Future.
You saw that fucking video?
Future does no wrong in my eyes.
Underwater butts and shit.
I heard Iman Shumpert was there too.
Whoa.
Really?
You're so...
Yo,
No,
hold on. What?
no. Iman Shumpert, he was there with his wife. He there with Tiana.
Okay. I was about to be like, that better be public information, dog.
I'm not.
Come on the show.
I would never snitch on him. Are you shitting me?
Come on the show.
About to look up Yellow Knife.
I was like, Jimmy, no.
I would never snitch on him. No, he was there with his wife.
No.
That's even weirder. Like, what the
Yo,
fuck are y'all
Iman,
doing?
come on the show.
Nah, it's not
Making
weird,
that
dog.
fade video again in that pool. Schoon, doom, 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 doom. Oh my
No,
God,
okay,
Baby
but-
Junie was a daycare.
Back to,
Man.
so your thing is you wonder if if white people who are in the limelight, famous or not famous, but they have some type of notoriety, would they really care about, you know, non-white issues if it wasn't for them being famous or
just for clout? It's literally like it's
Just
because
the
it's
clout.
popping.
Oh, okay.
Just the clout, yeah, because it's popping.
Try to be in the in crowd. I support, you know, Black Lives Matter, and I just think this is erroneous.
It's
and
all
fuck
bullshit.
Trump, and I'm white because I reconcile what the people.
I agree. I can agree with Dixon on that because I know for sure, you know, if they did do it, you know, it probably wouldn't be to the capacity of them doing it because they are in the public eye. Like if they did, you know, actually reach out and try to, you know, fucking march with MLK, even though, hey, shout out MLK, you're tucked, but guess what? We're here and we care about, you know, the legacy.
He would have been 91 today.
Sweet brother Martin.
He would have been 91.
Sweet
Government killed that nigga.
Haha, Sweet Queen Coretta.
Hell yeah. Coretta had that
Crash
wag.
Rarri.
I'll be honest with you, Chief. Happy born day, Governor. I'll take a shot for you.
Take a shot. Hold on, y'all.
I was a little too late, but my bad.
That is a shot I don't want to take.
I prayed
He
that
ain't
one
wanna take it
day we
either.
drink this Patron and I don't be faded and hit Wendy's on Wednesday night.
No,
That 4 for 4, I tell you.
And you know what, man? He don't get enough credit for his dream, man. Because if it wasn't for his dream,
I agree.
niggas would not be fucking white girls. So
Nah, I'm pretty sure those fucking white girls
out in
before
the
that
open,
dream.
out in the open.
Okay. I'm about to say,
Niggas
like,
would not be fucking white
don't
girls.
act
out
like
in the
Martin Luther
open.
King say that shit. Niggas was like, all right, fuck it, we can be a white bitch.
If it wasn't for him, niggas wouldn't be out in the open.
Hey, you know what?
White
Hey.
shorty. But if
Martin Walker
MLK-
Future could go on the girls trip.
I was recently in these niggas is gonna.
Yo!
I was in Century City, and
Whoa.
I seen a lot of whatever.
How did you get there?
Yeah, don't worry, I walked. How about that?
Yo!
Nah, and I
fucking
seen a
Forrest
bunch of black women, some queens with a lot of white like crackers, like white men.
Whoa.
So his dream.
Yo, that's a whole nother convo there, brother.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying like
that I do want to get
but
into.
his dream,
for sure.
that's his dream. That's his dream, right?
That was his dream.
That's his
part
that
of his
one
dream.
day, all people.
The
I
fuck
don't
kind
know.
of accent is that, nigga?
don't know,
Disrespecting that nigga Martin like that?
Nah.
Do it the right way,
Sound
Kev,
like
right
that.
quick before we move on.
Someday niggas is gonna be drinking simply lemonade with tequila and Patron and snitching on Iman
Yes,
Shumpert,
sir.
I say. Gonna be able to go to Lock and Key and
Yes,
get some
sir.
cheeks afterwards. From an Asian that ain't racist, I tell you.
I love Asian persuasion.
One day, them niggas is not gonna ask if it's brand new. All right, let me stop.
Yeah, shout out MK, but to segue off
Michael
that,
Kors?
MK and
Mortal
MLK,
Kombat.
goddamn.
Shout out Mortal Kombat.
shout out them niggas, man, and shout out MLK. You know, you use that nigga
Michael
for real.
Blackston.
Man.
But yeah,
Just to
to wrap
finish
that
off
up.
what
Yeah, for
Kev
real.
was mentioning
Oh,
about,
yeah.
about the
Yeah.
white people and all that, I just wanted to say, like,
Fuck them crackers.
I do agree with what Kev is saying. I do agree with what Kev is saying about, like, they do it for public recognition and all that kind of shit. But then at the same time, I think some actually do it out of their goodness, out of their heart, because then we also got to give some of them the benefit of the doubt, or all of them, because we can't criticize when they're trying to be allies.
No, I agree.
We can't do that.
I'm with you on that.
Because then it's like a lose-lose situation. Because if we can't complain when they're doing shit and like to help
And then complain when they're not doing
the
shit.
community, and then complain when they're not doing shit. So we gotta sometimes give a little to take a little. Like cool. Like you know, it's like sleeping with one eye open. Like
Robert De Niro, he shows it.
Yeah.
In public, and you know he believes in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like you keep one eye open. You
That's
watch,
it, yeah, really,
You
that's-
keep one eye
that's
open.
really
You watch
just-
them like,
yeah.
I see what you're doing, but I'm still paying attention because you can still fuck up. Kind of
Yeah,
shit,
you know,
shit like that.
I think the best way I think an ally should think is, I don't know if y'all read the Kyle Korver shit that he wrote like last year.
Oh, I know something. Yeah, whenever,
I remember that.
Yeah. So it's like, I think if white people think like that, or if they're operating like that from a space of they understand
They
exactly,
understand their privilege. They
they
understand,
understand their
where
privilege,
they
they
are.
understand the stakes, they understand like, okay, especially if they're in a space like that where they're playing basketball, they understand like, okay, they're directly benefiting like from the backs of
that's
black people.
kind of exactly what I'm talking about.
But hold on,
he knew exactly the kind of praise he was gonna get if he said that.
Yeah, and he acknowledges it in the thing, like saying like, yo, like I get like that's what it is, but he's understanding that he has to use his own personal voice to try to change that for the future. Like he gets like
part of the plan.
Imagine if white people all knew that they had privilege. or understood
it. Yeah,
Yo,
they
you know what's
know it.
wild? Yo, there's 3 things you could tell white people and they're gonna feel offended. You tell a white person they got privilege, they're gonna get mad at you.
They pissed.
You call them a racist, they're gonna get mad at you.
Yeah.
And if you call them just white, they're gonna get mad at you. White
Damn.
people, no, that's a fact. Yo,
I called a nigga white one time. He was like, "Yep, that's me."
you see, he understands himself. He
moseying.
gets himself.
But he gets it.
Yo, tell a white person white privilege, or tell them they got privilege. Watch how mad they get. Bro, you got privilege. It's fine. Acknowledge it. It's cool, man. Like that's part of being you. Like,
and because like you just said, to tie everything all up, that privilege, you know, if you want to shed light on you know, issues that are plaguing non-white communities, if you do acknowledge your privilege, you know that your voice is going to stretch a lot further than those people who don't benefit from your white privilege. You see me with the nigga, I was in here like Blade today. My goddamn eyes are red, but I got the fucking house with the MLK glove. This might be the glove that. Oh, hold on.
Got the brightest fucking orange.
Anywho, but
where this is going.
I don't know where none of that shit was going. But
we don't need
to
to go.
tie
You
it
were the
all
only
up,
nigga that needed to know where it was going.
to tie it all up, white people, if you're gonna do it, actually do the shit from because you actually care.
White people, you done already fucked it up.
Acknowledge your privilege.
Acknowledge your privilege.
Yeah, at least do that. Acknowledge
And use your
privilege.
privilege to help others.
To help others.
That's
And
like Batman, like Bruce Wayne did.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Batman.
And stop going to creation so goddamn much.
Now
It's
fuck that.
okay.
Go to creation. I
Fuck
am there.
that
I am
bullshit,
there.
all that shit.
Fuck all that.
Alright?
I'll pay the $10
Niggas just
for the
think they can
acai bowl.
eat acai bowls every fucking day and granola and survive. I am a grown ass man.
Niggas eat
Can't-
oranges and
Niggas, I'm
fucking
niggas. It's
Avocado
me.
toast.
I am at
Matcha.
nigga. I go to creation
Coffee.
faithfully.
You think niggas can really survive off that shit?
Fuck yeah. I figure it out, nigga. Goddamn right. But shit. Yeah, white
Chipotle
people.
don't cost more than $10. You ain't no man.
Fuck that. I ain't running no
Don't
Chipotle.
it always
nigga.
cost more than 10?
Chipotle gonna put me on that pot. Nigga dressing the pot. I've been
Nigga,
dressing the pot
you
for 3
ain't-
weeks.
You ain't never dressed that pot with that Chipotle paper.
With
When you
Chip-
ran out of toilet paper,
Woo.
shit, you
Excuse
dig in
me?
that junk drawer and get some extra napkins.
Yeesh. God.
Wait, hold
Yo,
on.
what's
That's
going
some-
on,
Yo,
dog?
wait. So you
before we
ran
get
out-
off, yeah, let's
So you dressed
let's
a
touch on
toilet
that. Hold on.
with napkins.
Yes. I dressed that bitch with napkins.
With-
You know why? Because sometimes niggas run out of toilet paper, and then if you have to go, like if
So
you
what
have
you
to
wipe your
really-
ass with?
Nigga, the shit you just fucking sat on.
Oh my god.
And was this in your house?
Yes.
Yo,
What is the wildest shit?
So
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
in this week's
I'ma keep it a buck.
Kevy's
This Kevy versus
City
everybody
Adventures,
show.
like,
Heavy shitty adventures. Yeah, you know why? Sometimes, see, if you a real smart nigga and you don't got no toilet paper, you run that shit real thorough.
Get in the
you know what I'm
shower?
saying? Have a lovely sit down. Yep. And run that shower water. Go ahead and clean that shit right on up.
like a bidet.
Yep.
Yeah, like a day. I feel it.
Yep.
Yeah, no cap.
That's actually funny.
No
Yeah.
cap. You get lucky. You have a bitch to get in there with you, and then she got
Sheesh.
cleans you up like Eddie Murphy and coming to America.
Oh my god.
Golly.
Oh shit.
Golly. But yo, this today's goddamn.
Jesus.
But no, the white people be actually white and and shit. Goddamn, and
Why are we
don't be.
giving white people tips?
I don't know, but bottom line, because we finna move the fuck on.
Yeah,
Hold on,
please,
hold on,
bro.
hold on.
Fuck the crackers.
We finna move on. No fucking fake love. We don't want that shit because we are not gonna show you any fake love either, nigga. And when we sell out, Illuminati, come on the show.
Yeah,
we're not
and I'm
fucking with
getting
you.
fired.
Nixon's still fired. What you got, Nick?
They gonna fire me. That nigga didn't even really say it into the mic or nothing. He just looked over at me. Hey, Dave, you getting fired?
But anywho, nigga, Jimmy said something because niggas in Africa and shit. Shout out Akon,
Where in
niggas
Africa?
Shout out Akon, man.
Senegal. He's starting that city, Akon City.
Akon City in Senegal. Shout out him.
Yes,
He's
sir,
not the bozo of the week, but Jimmy does have.
I'm about to be like,
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my
part-time
ragtime.
gal.
Motherfucking dumb nigga.
Are you dumb, my boy Jimmy?
Are you dumb?
So the Bozo of the week
bozo of the week?
for the first one of 2020.
First one of the
I'm giving it
decade.
to everybody that got a New Year's resolution in 2020.
Wow.
All of y'all some fucking bozos because guess what? It is today, January 15th. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't done shit with
You
them
ain't
fucking
done shit with
resolutions.
that
It's me. I'm niggas. I'm bozos.
Y'all was finished January 2nd. Y'all was
goddamn
back
right.
doing all
That
y'all
nigga said y'all
bullshit
ain't
for,
made.
Right back
for the
on.
last 15 years. Y'all was back on it.
You was
right
right
the
back
second
on
day.
being. Yeah, you was being
So shout out
toxic
to
the
y'all
next
for
day.
being
Back on my
fucking
bullshit.
bozos. and still doing resolutions. Keep that shit to your fucking self. You look insane.
You look insane.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want.
Sick and tired of y'all.
Take that. You could take that resolution, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. Shout out Rock and
yeah,
R.I.P.
rest in peace his dad. Yeah, I seen
rest
that.
in peace,
Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson, Black History, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Tom
Black
passed
History
away.
moment. And for all you dumb niggas out there who don't understand that, The Rock is also. He's also black, so hey, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. Or choose to.
Hey, we don't.
choose to just. You know,
Ignore it.
Because he's real, you know, wheat bread. His skin look like wheat bread, so you don't really know if he's...
That nigga, you don't know what color that. Like that nigga could be any ethnicity.
Skin like wheat bread, like a toasted fucking waffle.
Has he said nigga in any movie yet?
I don't think so.
He probably says it amongst his peers.
I'm sure he says it like all the time.
The Rock. He probably pulls up on Stone Cold and be like, "What up?"
Kevin
That
Hart
nigga
is his
was, bro.
friend.
That nigga was on baller saying nigga.
You know for a fact The Rock has called Stone Cold on
They
there.
used to say nigga on wrestling.
Who?
You seen the shit where Booker T said the shit?
Hulk Hogan.
I'm coming to get you, nigga.
Somebody used to say it was.
And the
Spinneroni.
announcer looked at him like,
Yeah, that nigga was like, whoa.
Can you dig it?
Hey, yo, shout out Booker T, man, for no reason. Just
Shout out Booker
Booker
T. The
Hey, no, shout out
Spinneroni.
Booker T because he's part of the reason I got dreads right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, for real?
That's pretty sad. But
T,
But
fuck
yeah,
you. And fuck you.
Fuck your
hold
resolution.
on, another person we gotta
Fuck
give a shout
all
out
y'all.
to, even though the story is not real, and I'm going with the narrative anyways.
Fuck it. Go with
Oh,
it.
yes.
Boosie baby.
Shout out to Boozy.
Boosie Badass.
George Zimmerman. I'm going with the
Shout
story.
out to Bozo.
I'm going with that. I don't give a fuck if it's fake or not. Shout out
BADAZZ.
Boozy.
That's look. Hold on.
Write
We
me
gotta-
down.
We got to shout out Boosie a few times because
Yeah. Shout out Boozy for
Oh,
wearing
yeah, the
that
Kappa shit.
Yeah, for wearing that fucking frat shit and pissing all the you
Them
idiots
niggas
off.
was sick.
them
bro.
niggas was tight.
That nigga ain't give a flying fuck.
When I
bro.
found out that he beat George Simmons' ass, I said, "Y'all gonna make that nigga a Kappa now?" That nigga's papers probably already went through.
Already
It was
fucking went
false.
Yo,
that boy honorary Kappa for getting
shout out
the
to
fuck out
Boozy
of
for
here.
wearing the fucking Kappa crew neck or hoodie, whatever the fuck it was,
At a
and
game or some
and
shit,
pissed
yeah.
off all
An
those
entire
assholes
organization.
that decided to make a fucking fraternity when that shit is for the whites, and you go and you make one.
Okay.
Boy.
You fucking idiots.
Uh-oh.
That's
He's
what you
on
get.
his own. He's on
Who
his
y'all
own
gonna
with that
do?
one.
Y'all gonna fight Boozy?
He's on. Hey,
I'm not
you
fighting.
know
Y'all gonna
what?
fight Boozy?
And goddamn it, because
Yeah,
Jimmy is spewing. Look, this is Jimmy, ladies and gentlemen.
this is
We're
Jimmy.
gonna
That's
we
Freeway.
gonna shout out.
I'm
the
no
AK
snitch, but that's
we gonna shout
Freeway.
out the AKAs on their Founders Day to kind of offset the shit. So
I'm not shouting out no
fuck the
founders.
AK.
No nothing.
shout them out. But hey,
Fuck the AKAs.
Jimmy.
Oh my god.
The only AKAs we acknowledge are the ones in West
Well, don't say
Hollywood.
we.
Yeah, that's the only
fuck
one.
that. That's Jimmy. He's on his own. AKAs.
I'm hearing
pull up on
we a
me.
lot. Oh, we talk French now.
For what?
Come
What you
on
want
the
him to pull
show.
up? What you want him to pull up on you for?
Nah, you're right. 'Cause I
AKAs,
did
girl,
fucking
come
divorce the
fuck with
fuck
me.
out of an AK.
Damn.
I sure
They
the
gonna-
fuck
they gonna
did.
jump you.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm
Go
being
ahead.
more open and honest this year about myself.
Kill
Hey,
it.
ladies and gentlemen out there.
Yeah.
You know, if you didn't catch any of our episodes from last year, one.
Why'd you start on this
Why?
one?
You chose.
I love you to
Two.
death for fucking with us, but why this?
Why did you choose this one to start with? And then number two, fucking, I got divorced last year, and that shit was hard as fuck. But if it wasn't for, therapy and shit like that, and then coming in here and fucking around with these niggas every week, and my boy Knife, I don't know where the fuck I would be.
Corey got her out of the fucking
Out
paint.
the fucking
Got here all the way out the paint.
The statute of limitations is up.
Yeah, big man of the year.
So, ladies, pull up on me. The DMs are open. Go down in the DMs.
It goes down in the DMs.
It
That
go-
boy
it
Corey
go
baby.
down.
Corey baby said you play your cards right, you might be able to get a steak dinner. You might be able to goddamn. You
still
might be
going
able to
home.
see that Prince
That nigga said
poster.
you still going home,
You still going home. You ain't got to go home,
but you gotta get the fuck up out
but
of
you got to
here.
get the heck up out of here.
She might see some of them records.
But hey, and speaking of records, because we got a few other shits we're gonna get into. But I want to give y'all something. I want to give y'all niggas a chance to win. Jimmy's gonna win.
Who's Jimmy? Win what?
Jimmy's gonna win.
Jimmy not
We're
winning
gonna
nothing.
get this.
Yo,
We're gonna
listen,
go.
you black and mild.
We
Relax.
We gonna get this out the way quick, fast, and in a hurry early on in the episode. For this year, 2020,
Yo,
I
we don't
brought
want-
back.
Yo, pink guy.
This year, I brought back.
Kev's starting to get it.
Kev is faded.
I'm just faded. Bro, getting faded is fun, bro. I swear.
But
You ever
love
just get faded and just don't have no hoes, but you're so faded
you're
that
so
it's
faded.
okay because
You
guess
just
what?
go and jerk off.
Like,
you just fade at the crib.
man, I jerked off last night. God
Dog,
damn.
give away that record, bro. Give away that record, bro.
So quiet.
I'm not sure how we got here. And I don't like that we got
Yo,
here.
imagine getting drunk at the crib by yourself and you're like, you know what, man? Let me go rub one out. You know
That's what I
how
used to
sick
do.
that is?
I get faded
That's some
and go
sick ass shit. You just drunk
Dog,
at the
can
crib
you
by
just,
yourself.
what record
like,
are you giving away? Why are we talking about this?
We are.
Kev's like, why did I start this conversation?
You niggas started it, and I was gonna finish it. But hey, anywho, before we move into the rest of the show, I wanted to give niggas a chance to redeem themselves from last year because Jimmy is perfect in this game, the game that we call Corey's Vinyl Trivia. And this on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I pulled one from my own personal collection. Niggas can go out there and buy it, but guess what? With Vinyl Trivia, I've already purchased it for you. So if you win, it's yours. You didn't even have to spend the $20.
I'm about to win.
But on this episode of Vinyl Trivia, and this segment of Vinyl Trivia, I'm going to be giving away one of the most classic hip hop albums in general of all time, and this is titled "All Eyes on Me" by the one and only Tupac Shakur, who got tucked not soon, but hold on,
Damn.
Oh my god.
but yo, hold on,
Oh my God.
We know
How you
you.
get
No,
tucked
hold on,
in
fuck
Vegas?
that. Pac ain't tucked. Pac is in
That
fucking
nigga said how you
DR.
get tucked in Vegas. Like niggas just don't be getting tucked in Vegas.
Yo, Pac got tucked in. Hold on, whoa, we not finna get into this.
That nigga Pac and Biggie are tucked.
Yo,
They're extra tucked, bro.
and Suge Knight
Them
in
niggas
jail
are, like,
just relaxing.
tucked.
you niggas is really tucked, bruh. Like when you really think about it, them niggas is like them niggas tucked. The Reaper
And
came
it's
to see
almost
him.
sad that one of the most gangster niggas in the whole fucking world from Brooklyn got tucked at a spot that little goddamn skateboarders be at now. And
real.
He got tucked on
Wilshire and
Fairfax.
Fairfax.
On Fairfax and
Wilshire and
Wilshire
Fairfax.
Across
That's
from
right.
the Automotive Museum.
That shit's so
Oh,
good.
right.
It was
Which
right
is-
there.
Oh,
Which
right
is-
by that diner?
Tucked
Which
right
is
there.
about to be the new Academy Museum, and we got to
yeah.
talk about the Academy.
Oh, yeah, that's when I'm smart.
Later on.
Why y'all
Yo,
niggas staring
you
at
know
me?
what? Like, I don't think I have all my facts straight, but I looked up the name of like the person that like, that the building is named after, that Academy shit.
Saban.
Wait, hold on. Let's get into that when we after the.
But later on, yeah.
yeah, let's get into that
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
bag because that's a whole.
Because that's a bag that this nigga
That's
here has been
a-
itching.
Yeah,
He's
and
been
I
scratching
wanna
his
hear- I
ass to
wanna
get
hear
into.
this nigga.
Scratching your ass, scratching your ass.
So Knife, I know. Before the show, I said we wasn't cutting no mics, but is there any chance we could just cut Corey's mic?
Yo, we not goddamn cutting goddamn thing unless you know. Hey, we gonna cut it eventually. The goddamn check. You niggas gonna give us the check.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Give us that fucking
I'm gonna be
check.
so
I need that.
proud the day I get fired. Be so gig. We
Anyways.
made it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give these niggas a chance to win. All Eyes on Me, man. This is a classic album by a real nigga who was out here actually walking the walk and talking the talk, and unfortunately, to his own detriment.
Clap, that nigga tucked.
But I'm gonna give
He was
it a
Lil
chance.
Ricky.
So I know that these other two niggas on the show, not named Jimmy, is not gonna probably win it. But
It's fucking. So
Give
first
y'all
of all, I've
give y'all
had
a
it up
chance
to
real quick.
fucking here.
Let's
This
do
shit's
this.
rigged.
We're gonna
make
get
a
into it.
documentary on y'all niggas, just like McMillions. Will be a documentary on how y'all fucking boosted the fucking record sales.
We gonna-
Yeah,
for
see,
Jimmy
let
to
this
win.
nigga talk. Let this nigga talk. I love it. I'm about to win it
Anywho,
all.
While niggas
I'm
was
about to
hating
win
on
it
my
all. I
dog
feel
Jimmy,
it.
we got just a few quick questions. You niggas, I'm gonna go around like normal, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna ask a lot of questions because we got a lot of other shit to get into. But anywho, I'm gonna go around and we're gonna see who has the right answer or the closest answer for some of these because you're not gonna probably get the right number, but you might be in the ballpark.
I'm gonna get all of them right.
Yeah, okay. But question number one. Yeah, this pertains to All Eyes on Me. In 1995, when Tupac Shakur was incarcerated, how much did Suge and Jimmy pay to get this nigga out of jail?
Suge and Jimmy IV.
Yeah, keep your answer, but I'm gonna see if all you niggas are ready to answer, then
pay
we'll
to
go
get
around.
him out?
I was gonna pay to get Jig out of jail. It's not
When
Jig.
nobody paying to get that nigga out of jail. It's not 95.
Yeesh. Pay to get Pac out of jail. Jimmy and Suge put up the money for his bill that time.
Jimmy Iovine.
So
right.
y'all niggas ready? You got something,
sir.
Kev? You got something, Dixon?
Go ahead,
I know
hurry
Jimmy
up.
does.
I'll go.
What you got? What you got, Jimmy?
$1 million.
What you got, Dixon?
It's $1 million.
What you got? What you got, Kev?
$4 million.
This nigga just be throwing numbers out there. It's 1.4 mil, so that's 2. You got so 110.
1.4.
That's how much. You said 4 mil. These
I was
niggas.
trying to
yeah.
be different from these niggas.
I don't know why. I remember.
If I see
something like
niggas
that,
is
yeah.
going in like 1 mil, I'm gonna say 1.3.
At most.
He said, "Nah, I'm gonna go to 4."
I'm going to 4. Ain't no way both these niggas wrong.
Fuck y'all niggas. This Patron is hitting me back, and that MILF better hit me too. I'm trying to.
So we got that
Cheeks up
one.
tonight.
How
Oh,
many
shit,
albums
man.
did Tupac agree to record for Death Row in order to fulfill the contract that he signed when he got out of jail? So this is this
When he got out of jail.
Yeah, I'm starting him off a little easy because I want niggas to have a chance, but I already know he's gonna win. So yeah, but if you niggas got an answer, we gonna get into it. What you got, Jimmy? Because he had a contract obligation to fulfill in order to pay off the debt that they just paid to get him out of jail.
3 albums.
Go ahead, say something,
No, hold on.
nigga.
Shut up, nigga. 5 albums.
How many did he say?
Go ahead.
3,
Come
5.
on, nigga.
Then it was 6.
3.
It was 3.
Y'all some fucking.
And
cheaters.
2 of them were you should have
All
known
eyes
that.
on me. Only reason I said.
That's
only
exactly
reason,
what I kind of because all eyes on me. counts
Only
for 2.
reason I said 5 is because of Illuminati and his first posthumous album.
The post
Because both of those are Death Row.
Those both
Machiavelli?
were
Yeah,
death,
both those
were
are
death row.
So I didn't know if that was part of that deal.
No, they were talking about like this nigga was alive.
Y'all niggas already won one explanations.
Anywho.
Next question.
So yeah,
Dog, have
Jimmy
you
got
gotten a question
2,
right?
2-1-0. How long did it take to record the album? And bonus if you know the month that they recorded it, but I just threw that in there. So how long did it take for Pac and all of Death Row to get in there and get the waxing them records out?
A year? Say a year.
2 months.
Just a weekend.
Closest. It took him 2 weeks to record All Eyes on Me.
Yo, bitch.
Yeah.
Hold on. What did you say?
I said fucking a month.
Oh, okay.
And what you said?
I said a weekend.
Do you have the exact
nuts.
fucking date?
was-
I mean the exact time frame because I'm
Well, how
not letting
about-
that shit go. I'm
Because he said
appealing it.
he said a weekend. And he
fucking
said a
weekend.
month. So,
That's kind of the
A
closest.
weekend's
though.
2 days. A month is more. Fuck.
A month is.
I
mean,
mean, 2 weeks is 14 days.
That's also true, goddamn.
all right. So how about this? Just give us both the point.
The fuck he ain't getting shit. Or else
Okay.
I'm snitching.
So if that,
Or actually, how about we both guess the month?
yeah,
One of
okay,
us-
we can do that.
Whoever
And then
gets
whoever
the
gets
month
they
right.
get the point. Because Jimmy got 2.
I got 2.
You got 1. You 2-1. So we'll
got
let you
one.
niggas go with try to pick the month of the year.
That it came out?
That it came out. You already. What you say? You said a year, right?
I said a year, yeah.
Pick the fucking
So yeah,
month,
pick
chief.
the month right quick.
Why do I gotta go first? Why don't
Because you go
first?
first. You the one that know every goddamn thing.
That's so true.
Why are you so upset right now?
You want to know what?
Kev?
Because I'm sick of y'all
This,
cheating.
and
It
this was
fucking
and to clarify real quick, listeners, this was the month that the album was recorded, not released. The month that it was recorded. In that 2-week span, what month did he record it in?
So are you gonna go, bro?
Wow.
June.
September.
Dixon gets the point. It was October.
Fuck him and fuck everybody in this bitch.
Wait, hold on.
2-2.
Wait. You said this was the month that the album
Y'all
was
niggas some
recorded?
liars. They lie and they cheat and they
And then
steal.
You said it took him 2 weeks to record.
Yeah.
He recorded
So
in
he-
October 1995.
So he recorded in October
Mhm.
and then released it in February?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, Pac had 3 #1 albums in like an 18-month span between Me Against the World, All Eyes on
Because
Me.
it was just confusing. I thought he not graduated, like recorded
Graduated.
in January
Graduated,
for 2
right.
weeks and then just put it out in February.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
He
Yeah.
graduated to heaven. He's stuck.
He graduated to fucking.
Graduated out of jail.
Well, Jimmy had already,
Nigga
he
graduated
gave
from
you
death
all
row
the
to heaven. Damn.
The next question was when the album released, but y'all niggas already knew that, so that one don't even count. So we got 2-2. It's 2-2. Kev, hey, whatever.
I didn't even know Kev was here. Damn.
It's fucking quiet for everybody.
I'm
about to win, baby.
I'm gonna
Need
ring
this
off a
fucking
few
lighter,
more.
Chalk it up.
You better
I got a
throw
lot of
question.
questions, but I'm only gonna
Bitch.
ring off a few more, and whoever has the most at the end of these questions.
It's all good. I'm about to win. Just give me the
So
record, bro.
2-0.
Don't you hate lying hoes, bro?
How many copies did All Eyes on Me sell in its first week? This is pre-streaming. So how
Pre-streaming.
many?
I hope it's pre-streaming.
Pure, obviously. This is pure sales.
Come on.
So we'll go around the room. I'm gonna go with Kev we'll go around and we're gonna end with Jimbo. What you got,
20K.
Kev? 20K in the first week. Okay. What you got, Dixon?
What, fucking with Pop?
fuck it. No. Because we're gonna get to a whole other conversation.
Man, fuck y'all niggas. All right? Pre-streaming,
We're
I'm
gonna get him the fuck out of here. What you got, Davey?
I take back my answer.
Now fuck that.
No,
It's
fuck you.
No, fuck y'all.
What you
This
got,
shit's
Dixon?
fucking rigged.
What you got?
Fuck
Dixon?
you laughing for? Say it.
What you got?
Oh,
Dave?
dog. I'm gonna say 800K, bro.
What you got, Jimmy?
Niggas won't
he
buy no
went gold
fucking
first
CDs.
week,
800K worth of CDs.
Jimmy was
Oh, but 20K is
Jimmy
okay?
disappointed. What's the closest? You said 800K. You said 20K.
What did he say?
He said 500.
He went gold first week.
He sold 566,000 copies in the first
Damn, I thought you did more than that.
Bro.
week. In the first week.
All right, whatever. I'm gonna get the next two right
No,
and
you're
win
not.
out.
Jay-Z
Good.
Jimmy's
bought
basically
fucking
finna win
20K
this
off.
one. So, what year did the album achieve diamond status?
That's a good question.
What year did it finally get its RIAA certificate? And for selling over 10 million copies. You motherfuckers out there who don't know what diamond status
Yo,
means.
Freeway, why you sitting so close to this
2009.
nigga, bro?
Which are we going around?
Right, I said it. Now hurry up.
20, he said
Oh, I
20
agree.
So I can fucking lose and get back to getting faded and talk about these hoes.
That's true.
Fuck.
So he said 2009.
Man.
Kevin,
I'm gonna say 04.
2004, 2009. What you got,
I'm
Jimmy?
gonna say 98.
Damn, Kev, you the closest.
You fucking right. Fat
It was 2014.
fuck boys.
It was 2014 when the album was certified diamond.
It took him that long to go diamond?
Yep, because niggas
July-
don't know.
July
They just rather
23rd.
listen to jerking music.
Wow. So, well,
You
you
was
did.
joking too, nigga.
I ain't never had red jeans though.
You had red monkey jeans?
Neither did I.
You niggas had red I know you had some
I
red
had
monkeys.
Vizus. I ain't had no
I had
red
some
monkeys.
Vizu too.
I got mine off the app, so I don't think they was real red monkeys.
Sheesh, that
But
fucking app.
They tore me apart. My shit said Ibizu Paris, and it was like, hey.
Ain't this shit from Asia?
Yo, goddamn.
A Japanese Parisian.
I'm a bathing ape fanatic. Red monkey junkie. I used to be in that bitch.
Going up.
Yeah,
had
pull
that
out the
monkey
jabos.
jeans.
And I had the fucking Gino Green, goddamn.
You wasn't about the Gino Green with the nines on with my shirt.
They were genius.
Oh, nigga.
And I had the goddamn
I'm about
Jacob
to buy
watch
a pair of
on.
red monkeys right now.
I can't find no red monkey jeans anywhere.
Fucking red monkey.
You can't
Whoa,
find them.
whoa. He tried?
I tried. Yeah. I tried
That's not bad, 'cause those
tried
were-
finding them.
Evisu was raw denim though, right?
Evisu you could still buy right now. Evisu you could go on their website and buy right now. Red Monkey jeans is like
Red Monkey
is like
is-
defunct.
is defunct. Oh,
You
okay.
can't find that shit anywhere.
Unless you go on eBay and probably pay a grip.
Unless you go to the goddamn
no way.
flea
You go to
market
the
on Midlothian.
Unless you
Them
go-
niggas got the red monks. I used to go
They
cop.
got the
I used to go cop
They should
jeans.
say red monks on it too,
Yeah,
right?
Red
they
monks.
had the Jordan Fusions in 02
The red
before the
baboons.
real Jordan Fusions came out.
Man, I had a pair of them Jordan Fusions.
I did too. I'm
That's a scary
fucking up.
sight.
I had the ones with the fives. Had the
I had
tongue
the
on the
12
Air
I had
Force.
the 12s and the ones. Well, they
Had the
all
little
Air Force
clear
ones.
bottom on it.
Yeah, the
Still
fucking
got
12 joints with the
I had-
strap, the white and black.
Yeah,
Ooh.
taxi
I don't care what
bag.
nobody. I don't care what no nigga say. Getting our little shoe bag real quick. I had the first Dub
we're
Zeros.
gonna get into it, then we got
The,
some
the
shit.
black with the gray and the white.
I had the
patent
SpongeBob
leather.
Dub Zeros.
Today's my best day ever.
Oh my god, bro, please pass this record over to me.
Yo,
I won,
no.
bro. Give me the record, bro.
Nice.
I don't care.
Record what time it is right now so we can go back and put some nut shit after what he just fucking said. Oh my god.
Hey, fuck the copyright laws, bro. Let's just
Yo.
throw the theme song right after he said that
This
shit, bro.
nigga here was on Nice Kicks before Nice Kicks was Nice Kicks.
Fake kicks.
Oh my god, my savages. I'm always dressing
Man, look,
fresh
fuck
in the
it.
mannequin.
So
We
I
got
got 3.
He got 3. You got 2.
I got
no.
2.
Actually, you didn't get that right.
Yeah, nigga, don't-
It's 2-2-1.
Yeah. No,
I
you
got
gave me the other
I
one.
got the gold.
You gave me the other one though.
No, he got that one because whenever he had to
We
guess the month.
tied.
Yeah, he had to guess the month. You didn't get that point.
That's a fucking
He said
shit.
September. You got 1
So I
point.
got 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Punk. That's why the
2
fucking
2 1.
Clippers ain't
3.
fucking going.
I guess
That's cool.
He went gold first week.
That's true.
I was hoping niggas forgot that.
I'm gonna do 2 more. If you niggas can get close enough, cool. If not,
I'm about to
Jimmy-
win. It's all
So
good.
I'm gonna do 2 more. And so
Or you can just do one winner
Come
takes all.
on.
We're gonna get the. You want to do a winner take all, Jimmy?
Let's just do one winner takes all. Like whoever gets
Oh,
this
fuck
next
that.
question right.
Yeah,
This nigga here only got
Watch
1
what
point.
happens.
Whoever
Fuck that. He only got 1 point. He's
Winner
happened-
take all.
He miraculously.
so if Corey said you just abide by it, bro? No, think for yourself. I said let's just do the winner take all.
Listen, you smoke black and mild.
What was the original album title of All Eyes on Me? Ooh, you niggas had to get deep. The
That
original
nigga laughed
album
like he
title.
knew.
There was a total of 3 album titles. Obviously, he chose All Eyes on Me, but there was one that he chose prior that made him change it to All Eyes on Me. So, real quick, what we got? You niggas. Oh,
All right, which
What
one
you
we
got?
going?
we go Chifa.
Fuck.
I had to get into my bag. Y'all niggas already got the like. I'll give you some
Clearly,
easy
damn.
questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some that you really.
I remember
have
the
to
easy
think.
questions.
I'm thinking 2 out of 2 names, but I can only pick one, so I'm gonna go with Machiavelli.
Okay,
I'm gonna go with that.
that's a
It's not
good.
a bad one,
That's
yeah.
a,
It's
yeah.
not a
What
bad
you
guess.
what you got? What you got, Dixon?
Ambitions as a writer.
The fuck this nigga laughing at?
Hold on.
That nigga said
You got
Pac did.
everything wrong.
That nigga said Pac did 20K first week
Right.
in 96.
96.
Tupac Shakur
Did
did 20K
First week.
first week in 1996.
That's nuts.
Okay.
They would have killed him for that.
Yo.
Shook would
Yo.
have killed him.
Yo,
Shook would have killed him for that.
Niggas are coming for us.
Want to talk about a nigga being tight?
What you? So these niggas got their answers.
They would have buried his ass
You got
alive.
You got
bro.
what's a wild
Under the
guess?
jail.
I'm gonna say Machiavelli too, because if this nigga win, at least I'll get it.
Nah,
too.
none of you niggas got that right. That was a tough question. It was euthanasia.
Oh,
Who?
hell no. I wasn't
Euthanasia.
getting that shit.
Youth in Asia?
No, nigga, not euthanasia.
Euthanasia.
Like, why he rapping about kids in Asia? What the fuck?
That
Is he
nigga
R.
rapping
Kelly?
about-
What is he doing?
No.
Killing motherfuckers. Not killing motherfuckers.
Shout out R.
like,
Kelly. Man.
whoa.
Well, none of you niggas got that right, and I said I'm only gonna ask 2 more. So
One more.
This is a winner take all.
this
No.
is he's already winning.
So he already won. Why even ask the question?
Because
Oh,
then if
because
you-
I could tie.
then
And
if you
then,
tie,
okay,
then-
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
nigga. Come on, you don't want to win. I can just get
Eat a
this
dick,
over
bro.
with.
Like, you ready? Read
Ask
the
that
question, bro.
bitch
Okay.
And spark that bitch.
Who was originally featured on "Wonder Why They Call You Bitch"?
You wonder why they call you bitch.
Who was the original guest female vocalist? Let me make it clear for you all. But the original guest female vocalist on "Wonder Why They Call You Bitch."
I was gonna say Future, but that's
Nadavius.
I could definitely hear.
So it
Future
was a female
making
singer
song.
in the '90s who was supposed to be on the song, but she ain't.
Go ahead.
What
But
female
she's-
R&B
but she's
singers? and
Stop
shit?
talking. Say it.
Nigga, you don't know the answer.
I know the
No,
answer.
because I'm still thinking.
Brandy.
What you got, Dixon?
Dang, I was
Yeah.
hoping you would go first.
Yeah, you was hoping y'all wouldn't have fucked
No,
up
'cause I
just
can't
now.
think.
Yeah, I was really hoping y'all would have fucked up right
Come
now. I just
on.
thank God you did. Don't steal my answer. Faith Evans.
The vocals, right?
Yeah, it was just the purple. Yeah, the female vocalist.
Yeah,
think I
Faith
just
Evans.
fucked
You heard
up.
me, nigga.
You said Faith?
Go ahead.
What you got, Jimmy?
Fuck. There was so many bitches back then. That was
Oh man, I hope you got another question ready for us because I'm about to take it all. That's it.
All right, it's about enough. Let's just.
Mary J. Blige.
No, it was Faith Evans. They took her off the song.
Let's get it.
So now
Let's get it.
boom,
Tiebreaker,
boom.
baby.
The tiebreaker, Kev.
Tiebreaker, baby.
happens.
I feel it.
it's all good.
Kev,
I
you
can
go
feel
stand
it.
outside.
It's all good.
I can feel it.
This shit whack. We need to get back to
Oh,
talking
boy.
about hoes.
Oh.
I'm pissed.
Let's
Let
go.
me see.
Fucking
I got
fed.
you, Kevy. We about to do a real nice segue. Segue Jesus is back.
Mm-hmm.
I done came up off the cross. I done
Whoa.
risen back from the dead. Baby, Segue Jesus is here. I got you, Kevy. We about to move on. Yo, Corey, ask the question. I
What
won.
two drinks did Tupac combine in the song Thug Passion to make Thug Passion? What are the 2 nigga drinks?
Damn, I
Y'all
should
didn't
have
get
listened to
this
that
one?
album on the way here.
Let's see.
You got an answer, Dixon? You
I'm-
know that you supposed to know answers.
Yeah.
What you got, Dixon? You go first. Come on, fool. Come on.
Seagram's and Alizé.
What you got, Jimmy?
Alizé Moet.
He's really the closest.
Wow.
Because it's Alizé and Cristal Champagne. Moet is champagne.
Nah. We both said Alizé, though. That's not even cool. Like, we both wrong.
Nigga, you said Seagrams.
You
You said
said
gin.
fucking gin.
I said something in the
Fucking-
champagne family.
This how you about to do me, bro? This how you about to do me, bro?
Yo.
That's how you should be done.
This how we feeling, bro?
Fucking
Give me that
God.
fucking shit.
Yo.
This how we feeling, bro?
And that segue to something tough.
You said
nigga.
All right, just for that, nobody here is hitting the blunt. Nah, it's cool, bro. You don't gotta explain yourself. You just not hitting the blunt. You don't gotta explain yourself, bro. You do not gotta explain yourself, bro. You don't gotta explain yourself, bro. It's Corey, Vital, Trivia, David's, Backwood. You don't gotta hit the butt.
This nigga was way off. It was at least he got the champagne part.
Hot, bro.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Vinyl, man.
And you wonder why they call you bitch.
Woo!
You gonna call me a bitch?
Golly.
I'm hot.
Jimmy is fucking
I'm
undefeated.
upset.
The streak continues. The streak continues.
I'm going streaking.
Sheesh. But we gonna move the fuck on so we can get into something else, because I know you raggedy niggas out there done said before that, oh, y'all niggas don't always explain your points all the way through. Goddamn, yeah. We gonna get through our fucking points.
Yeah, tell that nigga
That's what
eat a
we're
dick.
doing. That's what the fuck this is.
Faded.
But anywho, aside from album sales, this nigga Jimmy has something earlier about Bieber Valley. Speaking of him, Bieber fucking Valley.
Oh, the Lakers lost by one.
And the Lakers lost.
Damn.
Lakers took the L. What did you got? You got a Clippers beanie on. What does that matter? What does the Lakers
That's
matter?
cold, dog. It ain't a Clippers beanie. Says
Clippers
LA
beanie
at
on.
50, like it's a 50th.
Nigga, that is the LA Clippers logo. But speaking of album sales and
Shout out
Bieber Valley and
time.
all that shit,
So like Corey mentioned that, I'm gonna give y'all a little trick.
Yeah.
And now that I'm gonna mention it, I want y'all to pay attention for like the years coming forward.
Okay.
And the listeners too, everybody. The easiest way to get a #1 album and a #1 song in the country, whether it's simultaneously or just one or the other, release it during December. Release the song or release the album during December, because in December, when all the Christmas music is #1 by default, they're all number 1 through like 5 in December are all gonna be Christmas music.
Mariah Carey,
Songs, all that is.
She gonna be 1 through 5.
Exactly. So once you release an album or a song during Christmas and you're in that bunch right under the Christmas songs, January 1st, when all the Christmas music gets bumped out of the Billboard because nobody listens to it anymore, you're automatically going to be #1 regardless. It happened last year with A Boogie, and it happened this year with Roddy Ricch. It happened 2 years in a row. If you release in December during that whole Christmas phase thing, once that music is gone, you're #1 regardless.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That's a little,
The song and the album,
Fun
whichever,
fact.
whichever it is, I've noticed that, and that's why with Roddy Ricch being #1, having the #1 song and the #1 album, and you got
She got that birthday cake like it's
then-
my 21st. That nigga Roddy's tough.
and then Justin Bieber, he put out a little manual for people so they could stream his song because he wanted his
That was ridiculous.
his song to be #1.
That's crazy.
He put out a manual saying like, leave the song playing
Justin
on the
fucking
streaming
Bieber
service.
has to put a manual out.
Leave it on overnight, leave it at a low volume, and just let it play the entire
What a
night.
world we live in,
And
bro.
this many people need to stream it for this long in order for it to be #1 or whatever it is. So like, you got Justin Bieber telling people, like, pretty much begging for people to stream his music,
shit's
which
weird.
you would never think that'll happen. Because he debuted at #2 behind Roddy Ricch, but like,
They yummy hard too. Huh?
but
That yummy is hard, but nigga fall asleep to.
Box.
Oh my God.
The way that I look at
You
it,
heard that the pot remix?
Oh my god.
Yo, we got that one. We gonna have that for y'all.
Yeah, like the way that I look at it with Justin Bieber telling people to go stream his music so he could be #1
Yeah.
is, at least we completely know that he's now part of a streaming plan. All these other guys that come out, all their music
I
gets
discovered that one.
placed #1 right away. They get all these streams. Perfect example, Russ. A friend of mine brought it up to me. Russ has a platinum song that never charted. How?
Russ is
He has a gold song that was never in the top 50 on the Billboard or the top
That's
100.
nuts.
So it's like,
Yeah, how's
there's
that
clearly a
possible?
machine behind you
Yeah, that's
That part.
pushing the
putting you in
shit.
that part.
So with
that's
Justin,
interesting.
So,
Yeah.
so with Justin Bieber pushing that message for people to stream his music, at least he's proven that he's not part of this streaming plant that a lot of these guys are, that they get a machine to help him. He actually wants his fans. It is a little pathetic, but
It's hella
at least,
pathetic. Don't say a little.
but at least we see that you're not part of that little
Yeah.
group of people that just, they don't got to do anything. They just,
So he wasn't saying to be funny. He really was like just letting his fans know.
Yeah, he want people to stream his shit.
That's crazy. I mean, and that's nuts because both songs were tough, and this. We've already had like a little brief convo on this show about songs of the decades and all of that stuff and all of that other shit. And then we talked about Bieber along the way because I think Kev had said something about Baby, if I can recall correctly. I'm sure he did, because he was getting his life to "If I Were a Boy" by Beyonce. So,
oh my god!
Yeah. But anywho,
hard times, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see how
banquets.
It's crazy to see how these just streams, man. It's still something that people are. Like, they're obviously streaming is monetized, but there's still some shit, some tricks to it in order to get your songs to be platinum and all that. That's crazy.
We don't understand.
It's a game.
Yeah.
It's because it's still a new, like.
It's still very new. Yeah, exactly. I think
like
that's also.
Yeah, every couple months they seem to be changing the things. Because recently they just changed the certification to where. Now, if you were watching, like, say, a compilation video of, like, TikTok shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that counts as a stream.
Well, now it doesn't. I guess before it did. Now you have to play, like, the whole song. Like, whatever it is has to play
They also made a new change. They added YouTube views.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
They added YouTube views. So, like, your YouTube views now are going to count towards your Billboard sales. So that means that we might get an influx.
Wow.
So we might get an influx of videos again.
Dog, you know what else? Even outside of that, niggas like NBA YoungBoy, Kodak Black, all these niggas should be getting it. Bro, all these niggas should be getting their shit leaked on YouTube and they be getting mad plays. You be out in public and these niggas be playing this shit on these speaker or whatever, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These niggas about to go crazy, bro. Yeah. The whole game's about to change in
That's crazy. It's just, to see, someone to Bieber's fucking likability and his, like, fan base and all of that stuff, to see him put out the tricks of the trade, it's like, damn, that's something you want to keep. You really want to kind of keep certain things like that to yourself because you don't know how other people are going to perceive it. People like, Jimmy also saying, like, okay, that's a trick. I mean, this is exposing the industry. And it's also exposing, your all of these other sales and streams that you probably got. That might have is that what you essentially been doing?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
or if it's like if you don't have any sort of streaming thing behind you, then what are the niggas with streaming things behind them doing? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I didn't even peep it like that.
So
damn,
it's nuts. But shit, I thought both songs were tough. Fucking Roddy, the box topped it. it's that could have went a lot of different ways.
Oh my god!
But it's just crazy to see how these streaming wars still unfold. Can we kind of thank Jay-Z for that a little bit with the fucking release of Magna Carta whenever he got the RIA to like.
You take your clothes off my back and I let you.
Take the condom off my dick.
Just how
and I let you.
Why?
I don't know. Yo. Anywho, I think we got Jigga to blame for that. Not blame to that, to thank for that, to be quite honest, because, he opened up a whole new avenue for people to make money and get album sales and streams and all that stuff. I know he is not the only artist, clearly, but the way that he did that whole Magna Carta Samsung Sprint thing or whatever it was, I can't remember the details exactly, but how they pre-bought 1 million copies, so he was already platinum before the album actually was available.
Was that like if you have a Sprint phone, it automatically got?
No, that was 444, I think.
Was it for Tidal? Was Magna Carta the rollout for Tidal?
No.
Magna Carta was a joint where if you had a Samsung phone.
Yeah, it was a Samsung.
You had a Samsung phone like under Sprint.
Samsung.
You had a Samsung.
Did it have
phone?
to be under Sprint? Probably.
I think it was like a Samsung phone under Sprint, and you had to download an app or something.
That's probably
the Magna Carta app. Yeah. That's what I think it was. You had to download the Magna Carta app.
Okay.
And then once the album dropped, you had to download it on there. So pretty much in like terms that like I use at work, pretty much what that was, they just reconciled the albums because they already sold the 1 million. So at that point is now all you need is 1 million people to just press download so you can reconcile those albums that you already pre-sold. So now you just recuperate. Now you're just recouping whatever it is that you're recouping because there's no monetary value behind it.
But you know what I think, especially when you explain like that. I don't think Jay-Z was the reason that they started doing the streaming shit.
Oh, no. I know he's not absolutely not.
I know he's not necessarily, I mean, not even necessarily the reason, but even like the catalyst, like I don't think he's why we got all this shit. I would say it's more so like rappers like like Lil Wayne, rappers like
Oh, well,
Wayne,
yeah,
Nicki,
'cause
like
they-
when
it's
all
true.
these rappers were signed to these labels and they was dropping albums, but at the same time also dropping mixtapes, and their mixtapes are better. The mixtapes are the songs they're performing at these shows.
shows than the album songs.
You know what I mean? The album is whatever. Even niggas like Future, and you get to the point where it's like these labels got to make some type of money off these songs and
These
these
songs.
people and the shit. So why not, instead of putting out the instead of buying out that piff, you know what I mean? Why not just fucking make your own shit where you're streaming every type of song that
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Even somebody like Gucci, like Gucci being signed, I think he's on Atlantic. now?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Atlantic.
He's on
Whatever
Atlantic.
deal he's on Atlantic, I'm sure that's a perfect deal for everybody involved, bro.
For real.
I'm sure,
He's the Atlanta Santa.
bro, because that nigga drops music. How often that
Like
nigga's drop?
every other month, damn near.
Bro, that nigga. As long as I've been alive, damn near feel like this nigga drop.
Yeah,
Like,
I do agree with that. Like, I feel like the mixtape era of rappers, like those guys in like the mid 2000s, like
Mid-2000s
early,
into
like
the-
early
yeah.
2010s, those guys, they're the reason why streaming is around, because the record label saw how much money there was in the mixtape shit
Exactly.
with just
I feel
pressing
it.
play on that piff, live
Bro.
mixtapes, Two Dope Boys,
all
right,
of that
fucking
shit, bro.
all
Niggas
that
Hot
going
shit.
hip hop,
crazy.
all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Get Right music, bro. There was hella sites,
Yeah.
bro. You used to just go
So the labels
crazy
found a
on,
way,
bro.
which
Digital drip, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, there was
Digital
sites
drip,
for
huh?
days,
Digital drip.
bro.
I remember digital drip.
Bro, there was shit for days when it's just like you're playing play. You're just all you
Yes.
doing is
Hope
pressing
niggas
play
ain't out
on
there
this
So
getting
shit.
the
digital
record label
drip
saw
now.
they were missing out on a lot of money just from people just pressing fucking play. And there you go. They found a way to monetize it. They created these streaming services that you can just literally just press download and then
And these niggas already own the streaming services now,
Yeah.
quiet as kept. So,
Yeah, bro.
except for Tidal, really, in essence. But
Well,
I just still don't
Kinda.
get
Well,
how
Rock
stream
Nation
can
Rock
generate
Nation,
money.
so-
Bro, but it's the smallest amount of money that is so crazy.
What
Remember when
the-
we put up that chart?
was that from when Nip had tweeted that?
Somebody, I think it might have been it, but it was like
posted
the
it, yeah.
most amount of money you made from any streaming service on a song was Tidal. It was like 12 cents on a dollar, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like 12 cents on a dollar,
But then,
or
like,
12 cents per stream. 12 cents per stream.
it's crazy though, because like how many streams does it count for a sale? We still don't know that.
How many
Oh,
streams
no,
cost
I
per
think
sale? I
it's-
think we got that now.
Yeah, I think it's like 1,000. If they stream, like if your song's on the album and it's been streamed 1,000 times, that counts as like a sale towards the album.
Is it just a
Towards
1,000?
the album.
It might be. Maybe it's 10,000.
So if one song, so an
I
example,
know it's more than. I know it's in the thousands. Whatever it is.
So one example,
Right.
If the Box by Roddy Ricch is streamed 1,000 times off the album, that means the album sold one time.
It doesn't necessarily even have to be off the album. So he could have put that song out years ago
Yeah.
and then put it on the album, and those
Yeah.
streams would count towards the album.
Okay.
I could
Right,
be
right, right.
wrong about it being 1,000 because they change the shit like constantly.
But I
Shit.
think each streaming service has a different
It might be yeah. Each
has
one.
a different like grid for it. So I don't know, man. Like
But I do also know if they stream a certain amount of songs, like say you have a 20 song album and they stream like 12 or 13 of those songs, that counts as a sale towards your album.
okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of little finessing shit. Like part of the reason what was the shit? Views that had Hotline Bling on it.
Yeah.
Part of the reason that shit did 6 mils, like crazy numbers.
Not only Hotline Bling, he had what was the other joint?
Was it One Dance?
One
Yeah,
Dance.
One Dance.
Oh
on
my
that.
God, and controller.
And he
And
had
Controller. Yeah,
All on the
those
same
3
album.
songs, bro. That shit. I think they said they did 5 mil in a week. That shit might have did 5 mil in a day,
Yeah,
maybe in a
that's true.
second, in
Just
an
'cause of
hour.
that.
Just because of those 3 songs alone, just the streaming numbers that they brought in. Because at the time, which they were still, and I didn't even know it, but they were counting if they were playing that shit in like whatever TikTok video compilations, Vine video like whatever little YouTube shit.
Whatever. What? Yeah.
I need a one dance, big
Yo, that shit-
old
and
booty
it's
in
wild-
my
it's wild to
hand.
think about that too now. Now they're adding YouTube to the streams.
it's about to be quiet.
Because if they retro the
Ooh,
YouTube,
I think they're
the
supposed
YouTube
to.
streams, that is nuts. A lot of people about to go diamond.
Niggas
Yo,
about-
the stream.
Soldier Boy, let's go down.
Yo, these
Soldier Boy, about to,
These
Soldier Boy about to
streaming,
be-
these streaming war, this streaming
This
game,
shit's
the
about to
streaming
get
wars
nuts.
is more and more complex. It seems like they just create new rules to make it even more
Every
like,
day, bro.
complex.
I feel like once we
God
figure
damn.
out like one way that it works, they change up a rule to like confuse us, just
Mm-hmm.
so we don't know how it works, and we just keep fucking with them. Like, all right, cool, whatever. I'll just keep listening to it.
Yeah, because what it is, it's not even just us. It's like all the little niggas that be like in their room doing these little songs that be like this close to getting a hit. And they kind of figure it out, and then it'd be like, oh no,
nope, they changed it right up on them.
We can't make just enough money off you.
Yep.
And
So
now
they
you
changed
dropped
rules
out
on
for no reason.
Yeah, bro.
There you go. Now you dropped out for no reason. You gotta go
nuts.
crack now.
Damn.
Well, sheesh. Dixon, you gotta go sell crack now.
I'm down.
Dixon.
Dixon, baby.
Dixon.
Talking about people selling crack. Did y'all see Young Jock driving Uber? In
I
Atlanta?
did, bro.
No,
Shout out to him.
that was-
I feel like
that's
that
nuts.
was the smartest shit he could
I
ever
hate
possibly
that
do.
kind of news, man.
What, Jock driving Uber?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I have half the mind to say that Young Jock and that company sat down and they were saying, "All right, we're gonna want you to be driving an Uber," and then people are gonna
So
be
do you
like,
think Uber
"They
paid
gonna
him to
think
do
you
it?
fell off," and blah blah blah, and so create a
Yeah,
whole
that'd
little
be so
thing.
I promise you got a little reality show on the way, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because
gonna pop
I
up
really
on Love and Hip Hop.
refuse to believe
Not even. He
that
gonna
he
have his own
wanted to
little
do
solo
that.
shit.
You heard what the people said? Say, "Oh, so you fell off? What you driving this for?" And he was like, "Man, I'm just trying to, make some extra money." Like, that shit was the least genuine shit I've ever heard in my life. Young Jock is straight, okay?
He about to
He's-
release an album?
he's-
Is that what you're
he's-
saying?
I don't see
Listen,
that coming.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody
Andre
in his room-
3000 gonna release an album.
But all
before
I
Young
do
Jock
know-
drops
Nobody in
something,
his room go listen to a Young Jock album.
I listen to a Young Jock album.
You are
How
the
show.
do you do you bad?
Ooh. All right, Kevin, where are you going? Kevin, where are you going again?
I do ya.
Do you
You
bad?
bad. See, you don't know
Baby,
nothing
it's
about
a
that. You know why?
problem.
Because you was in
Let me
fucking Inglewood listening to Corrupt.
He wasn't in Inglewood. He wasn't in Inglewood.
You make it sound like a bad thing.
He was in Inglewood, right? Inglewood.
He was in
London.
England listening to
In
Stormzy.
England.
England,
He was in
bro.
England,
Bro,
boy.
listening to Goldie, bro. Hey, pip, pip. I had the young blokes in the US have dreads.
Damn, that's crazy though.
Yeah,
Jock out there
whatever.
with that goddamn perm driving niggas around.
Bro. Give it doo-wop.
A sport called Baloncesto.
Let me find the fuck out
Clippers.
Young Jock in Atlanta driving
nigga.
niggas around in the
Clippers?
Uber.
It's not
I
time
I
for
gotta
your
take this
haircut.
video off.
No, fuck
Nah, I
that.
just
You're,
called.
you're a Clippers fan now, nigga.
Nah, I'm
Shout
just
out Knife
called.
for exposing
Shout out
you.
my nigga Knife.
When you gonna
You
tie
been
them shits
exposed.
like Fuge? You gonna tie your braids like Fuge?
So,
He got the shit. He got
Fuge should be looking like he got real cornrows. I'd be like, I thought you had dreads.
nah,
Future-
yeah, Future's
Future's
nuts.
something
And
else.
that shit, that
Fuge
nigga
is a
shit like-
goddamn unicorn. I wish Fuge could read me bedtime stories.
I'm
I'd
disappointed.
cry.
I'm disappointed in the people.
Yo,
I'd be like, Fuge.
we gonna let that ride.
Yo, Kev.
I
Kev.
just want like a live
Corey, take that
acapella-
cup out of Kev's can.
I just want a live.
Take that cup out of his
Shut
man's
up!
hand.
I'm talking.
Zay
No.
Thompson gonna
I just
produce
want a
all of it.
live-
I don't know if you need to talk anymore.
I want a live version of my Savages acapella, and just I just
So you
fall
want Future to
asleep.
sing you to sleep?
Yo,
You want to hold your hand?
Go fuck that nigga, get it over with.
Dixon gonna be Dixon gonna wake up from his sleep and start crying.
Yeah, that song is fire,
Like
though.
Dwayne Wade in that fucking commercial.
Those commercials is mad funny.
Oh my,
My
god.
God.
They was coming after 21 Savage. Dixon thought he was coming after him.
Listen
Like,
to
no,
this.
no, to me, bruh. No.
Dixon was
Bruh.
pissed that the Duke and the Duchess is skating.
Niggas is
They
mad.
disrespect the family, bro.
Niggas is mad. Just go ahead and segue.
fucking
David had to fucking talk to the queen. Get things
Go
sorted
ahead and
out.
segue.
speaking of future, I know Lori Harvey is Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey. Oh my god, her box probably tastes like double stuffed Oreos.
That's the box. That's the box right he talking about.
Yeah.
They put the stick in the box, alright.
Then nigga, my
Shish.
toes got the cash up.
Pull up a whole damn seal.
I'ma get lazy.
That nigga Future Pies is gonna put a baby in Lori Harvey.
You think so?
Yes.
You
Yes.
think so?
Why not?
I'm disappointed. in
Fuck it,
people.
we running it up. We running
Running it up.
Look, we
Just
kissing
as I
women.
Baby
went on the
Future's
girls'
already
trip.
gonna be a professional football player,
Damn.
so Future has money to fall back on. He doesn't even know it.
Oh baby, oh what's the name? Yeah.
Oh,
Future,
baby
Future,
Future.
little baby.
Yeah,
Baby
Baby Future's gonna be a star.
You mean Russell Wilson's son?
Oh
No.
shit. So we're not gonna
Russ
do that.
Wills Jr.
Now you see,
Future Wilson?
You see, that's a whole conversation we could have another day because
That is.
that situation rubbed me
That's
the
a
wrong
whole
way.
fucking
that whole
convo.
situation. Like we could have that another day.
Anywho,
Shout out Rusty Boy, Richmond, VA. You know what I'm saying? Taking niggas bitches is all
Yo, I
we
take
know.
back what I said earlier, man. Fuck VA.
You alright?
well, Lori Harvey, fuck that. I don't really even want to talk about Lori Harvey. We've been trying to block this nigga from the circle for the longest. Let's get
I That's
know you.
jokes.
I know
we gotta
you.
get in that bag.
Fuck all
Now,
of that.
Let's
all of
get
that
in the
stuff.
Academy bag though, real
Man,
quick,
look,
while it's still
we can do
fresh.
that.
We can get into our Academy
You know what
bag
I
real
mean?
quick, and we're gonna end with putting Dixon out the circle because he's finished. I think
Out of there.
So you know,
Out the circle.
on Monday, the Academy released their Oscar noms. Did you gents have a chance to see the Oscar nominations?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. There was a few, a little snubby
A
snub.
little snub.
It's a couple.
I know. It was quite a few. I know Dixon has a hot take that he cannot.
Let's just
They
point
got
out.
hot.
Let's just point out to the listeners.
Yeah.
The only black woman that was nominated, I believe, was the one that
For
was
her-
Harriet.
Cynthia.
Erivo.
Harriet.
Cynthia Erivo.
For Harriet.
So just say what you gotta say, Dave.
Oh,
Go
for
ahead,
Harriet.
Dixon. Go because
You know
Dixon
what I
got a hot take. I know we
I got
can.
a lot of hot
You got.
takes.
Do you have the? You got
I
the
got a lot of
noms
hot
pulled up on your phone right now?
No, I don't. But we can't pull them up.
I thought this nigga would be ready. He was like,
This
"Man,
nigga
I
thought-
can't wait to come in the studio tonight, nigga. I'm probably gonna be
Yeah, I
sober."
mean, I'll say it. Just because I say it don't mean I mean it.
Like a racist white man.
Fucking up.
Because that's where Dixon's
Damn.
I
from.
can't wait to come to that damn
That's where
studio.
Dixon from. He was like, "Man, I can't
Clayton
wait."
Bigsby,
Make me
bro.
saw like fucking Cletus one, Cletus.
Fucking Dixon, goddamn, was in the
Cletus
chat
Vaughn,
talking
Cletus.
about how he couldn't wait to come in here and get the Academy out
I
of
said
here.
I
He
might
ain't got
come
to live.
sober, and then y'all saw me not
Yo,
be
to name
sober.
someone Cletus, you really got to be like clinically.
Especially
Cut
if
it
their last name's
out. You don't
Cletuson.
get faded. We're talking about faded. Look at me. All right. Let me be a guiding light.
I
Do
don't
not go
know.
down this path.
Is that it?
Okay?
No.
Because we get fucking faded.
Yo, read
Okay.
the knobs. Dude.
Please read the
I'm
noms.
getting scared. Nah, so for the nominations,
Yeah,
we got.
give us a few. You ain't got to go through all of them, but give
I'm
us
not gonna
give
go-
us some
I'm not
hot
gonna go
takes.
through
Give
all
us your hot takes.
Give it
ones
to
that
us,
you
shit.
really the hot takes that you really got.
I'm gonna give the hot take. So best picture was a lot of movies nominated. There was one movie nominated that I think I don't know if everybody here has seen it. The movie's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that
I
shit.
have not seen it.
You haven't seen Once Upon a Time?
No, I've
Fuck
seen it.
no.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I
I
haven't
was just
seen
saying.
it.
I figured y'all haven't seen it.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Fuck you figure. Like I can't go to the movies with my own money?
No. Listen, Kev. I see where you work. I see exactly the type of lifestyle you live. Same thing with you, Freeway. I know that you guys like spending your money well, and you guys like knowing exactly where you spend your money. You guys like knowing that you're putting a good investment.
Nigga, I'm
forward.
broke.
I am
Nigga. So you will not spend your money on this bullshit ass
I'm broke,
movie
baby.
that got nominated for Best Picture. The shit is ass.
What else?
Marriage Story, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I heard
ass.
that's just good.
It's
Don't
Oscar-
Yeah,
Oscar
because
bait. It's Oscar
motherfuckers.
bait.
It's a movie about
Oscar
Hollywood.
bait.
That's just Oscar. Bait.
It's Oscar bait.
It's a movie
Marriage
about
Story
Hollywood.
is some mid. I ain't see Queen of Slim, but Queen of Slim is better. Marriage
I haven't
Story
seen
is
Queen and
mid.
Slim either.
You still haven't seen Queen of Slim, huh?
Marriage Story is mid.
I'm gonna keep it a buck
I
with
heard
you.
that shit is some mid too.
Me and this nigga Chris Money went to Larchmont Village to get some brunch. I know that sounded super LA and white, but just I know where I'm going with this.
Did y'all eat broccoli?
No, we didn't. We
They
just
had
got a little
avocado
egg
toast.
scramble.
Little avocado toast.
No, just a little egg scramble. I haven't had avocado toast yet, to be honest. So I don't think I'm totally crossed
Tastes like
over
smooth
the fucking
pussy.
deep end. For real?
Yeah. On
Not that
toast.
bad. Get you some matcha with it.
It tastes like that vanilla
Yippee!
stuff.
Nah, you was in Larchmont. Give me some money.
Hold on, let me tell you a secret about avocado toast.
What's up?
Make it at home.
There it is.
That should be like $18.
That's also
They do.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
definitely.
You got to get it once and then make it at home so you know what
Of
you're doing.
course. Put the little bacon bits on top.
Uh-oh.
But you and Chris were in Larchmont.
Yeah, me and Chris
Yeah.
Money, fucking Chris Money.
Yeah.
This nigga Chris Money.
Shout out Chris Money.
Shout out Chris Money. He's growing so well right before my eyes. He's just turned just into the LA scoundrel I thought he'd be. But yeah, so we're at this fucking little spot in Larchmont getting some breakfast, and there's just like a group of like influencer like white girls, like a whole table of them. There's
Sounds
like a
about right.
leader,
This is
and she
Larchmont.
keeps reading from like a sheet, and they're just like, we're gonna tackle this, and we're gonna do this, and if you need a password for this. So I knew that they all didn't have real jobs; they were just working for this Instagram page. All of them white women started dogging Marriage Story. Like, they just didn't fuck with it. They don't fuck with Scarlett Johansson. They just think that she's mid. So the fact that you said it, right, I can understand. But when this group of white women, and they scoring Scarlett, I knew it must have indeed been some mid.
Bro, it's mid.
I might
That's
still
all I
watch
keep
it.
seeing. All I keep seeing.
It's, I mean, hey,
But,
watch it.
but I will say this. The same amount of white people that's judging Scarlett, I've seen maybe the same amount or more black people dogging Queen and Slim.
Okay.
That's interesting.
And nobody's gonna talk about that. That's gonna blow over everybody's heads.
Yeah.
That's a bad.
haven't
Them
seen-
dogging this young lady
haven't seen anybody
for making
go
her
fucking-
own movie, right? Feature film, telling the story.
They were
that-
dog. Who was the who? That's a.
Man, Black Twitter tore them up like they try to. Yes, they
I
really tried to.
I seen both
They really
sides,
tried
but-
to make it seem like she represented black people in a light that wasn't true. But to be honest, it's true. And they were so butthurt over the fact that she is black and it was her movie and she depicted black people like that.
I gotta see this movie.
Oh, I see.
But maybe it wasn't for us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Okay.
It's those bozos on the internet.
Yeah, they
Those
were really
niggas,
tearing
those
her
weirdos.
apart.
Okay.
No, I didn't like the
Those,
fact that they
okay.
made him do this and them do that. And
Okay.
Very critical of it. So that's why I was shocked, to be honest.
It's Think Piece Twitter.
I think
Yeah.
for sure
It's
think
Think Piece Twitter.
But that's the same version of Twitter that I saw said Watchmen didn't go hard enough on
on
privilege.
on
Oh,
racism
on the
in
white,
Tulsa.
yeah, the white supremacists. I'm like, yo,
What
Uh,
more
fucking
y'all want?
man, go ahead.
what more could y'all?
Right.
Yeah, whatever. Let me just
Yeah,
get back into these
'cause,
nominations.
yeah.
We're gonna be here for 10 other hours.
there's
It's gonna
a
be
whole-
hot. Nah, so yeah, an actor in a leading role. You know what I mean? Shout out
No,
my
you
nigga
didn't- you
Antonio
gotta-
Banderas.
Who else did you even say in the best
Picture?
picture nom?
Oh, Joker. Yo, listen. I
Oh,
watched.
my
I watched
God.
Joker. No. Listen, I watched Joker. It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie whatsoever. I think it's Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor.
Yes.
And I think it's a decent directed movie. You know what I mean? Not terrible. But I'll be honest, haven't seen Uncut Gems, which is a phenomenal movie.
Very.
Even Dolomite Is My Name, which I think is also a great movie, if you haven't seen it. Personally, I feel kind of like, even though Joker wasn't necessarily Oscar bait, I felt like niggas was just nominating something just to be like, oh, we nominated the popular movie.
The
this
popular
year,
film.
you know?
I feel.
You know what I'm
already-
saying? Like
I
the
thought
movie
that's
that
where you were
everybody
going.
kind of watched, as opposed to
for best, you beating out Best Picture, right?
Best Picture. And Joker was also nominated for Best Director and Best Actor.
Because usually for Best Picture, a friend of mine told me, shout out Brandon. He was like breaking it down to me. He knows a lot about all that shit.
Okay.
He was telling me like usually like the way that it works is they pick a foreign film, which Parasite is.
Absolutely.
Parasite is
They pick a
nominated.
foreign film. They pick the popular one that
Yeah.
everyone liked.
Joker.
They pick 1917, which is
another popular film.
Well, not popular.
But it's
A
like
war
a
film.
cinema.
A
No,
war-
it's-
a war
war
film.
film.
War film.
like the
War,
old school like kind of feel.
Yeah,
Then-
it also fits like the cinematic. Like
yeah. They pick the joint like that. Then they pick the prototypical Oscar bait movie. Once
That
Upon a Time in
1917 price smacks.
You see what I'm saying?
That shit is one shot.
I've heard
yeah.
it. I've heard good things about it.
The Oscars pick like certain movies just to try to appease every single crowd.
Yeah.
From everything, whether it's the Oscar bait movie with all the big actors and the big producer and all that kind of shit. You have that. You have the foreign film
Yeah.
just to please that crowd. You have the old school movie, the war movie like 1917, just to appease like the old racists. And then you have
They
you
always try
have
to appease
Joker,
old
which is
racists.
No, for sure.
obviously the most popular out of every single movie just mentioned there. That
Yeah.
Joker was the most popular one,
Most
just to
popular film.
appease the masses.
The
Like,
masses.
oh shit, they got nominated. Okay, that's great.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but to me, I think my only issue with it is they don't like we kind of live in an era now where, especially with a lot of the movies that they're nominating, like you don't have to do the conventional thing. Like you don't have to keep nominate. Like you can nominate movies that sort of fit that category that don't have to be the conventional same
Exactly.
bullshit. Like
Yeah.
like Joker was cool, but Joker wasn't even like the craziest sort of like.
Out of that whole fucking list that you just mentioned, actually read some more because I'm gonna come back
'Cause
to
it's
that
more for
real
Best
quick.
Picture.
Yeah, it's more for Best Picture.
No,
the
yeah.
Irishman is here. Ford and Ford versus
versus Ferrari.
Ferrari. I'm
That
sorry.
shit wasn't even out for 2 fucking months.
Hey dog.
That's it's
Oscars.
Academy. This is
Jojo
Hollywood.
Rabbit.
Fuck Jojo Rabbit. That's that little shit about little Hitler, right?
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas.
Heard it
Little
was actually
Women.
good, though.
I already said Marriage Story. Parasite. You mentioned Parasite.
Parasite,
Yeah.
I heard Parasite was actually good.
Parasite
Yeah, I
is
heard
out of
Parasite.
all of those films. There, I've heard the most consistently good news
heard it
about
was good.
Parasite.
People
Yeah.
say Parasite is like the best shit to come out in like the last decade type shit. Like,
Right,
they make
yeah,
that shit
I
seem
really want to
crazy,
see
yeah.
that shit
I wanna
too.
watch
They make
it.
Parasite seem crazy.
Download that bitch.
So yeah, I mean, sometimes you read the Oscar nominations and it's like they'll have some,
We're robbing you.
right?
Fucking what else?
Right.
Let's move on.
Man.
Let's try to save Kev.
Man, while we got time. Nah, like, but sometimes you see they shit and it's like, okay, they got some shit that's kind of fire. They got something that's kind of worth watching. But other times, or other years, I would say, you're kind of disappointed. Like, I mean, like I said, I would have liked to have seen Dolomite.
Dolomite
and
Uncut. Uncut Gems was
Man,
fine.
Dolomite was amazing.
That was a really, like,
It was amazing, but I'm biased.
Because of your experience.
My
Yeah,
experience.
of
I
course.
went to the actual premiere.
Yeah.
In Westwood, and it was like Eddie Murphy there, and
So you got
they
to
did the thing
experience
for
it in a
Charlie
different way,
Murphy, and it was Snoop Dogg and
Charlie
everybody.
Murphy.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Darkness.
when you got to really see
Yes.
him speak about the film,
Yeah.
and then they showed old Rudy Ray Moore clips and stuff like that, and you got to really know about that, then you became one with it. But
Yeah.
then once it dropped on Netflix, and I was like, once this dropped on Netflix, I'm gonna watch it again. And then I ain't really watch it again.
Okay.
You know? Because it's kind of like, okay, I get it. That one time, it's a one-time movie.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not a great movie, but
Yeah,
it's
but it's a one-time
And then
movie.
if you go back after watching that one, watch the Rudy Ray Moore one, and you'd be like, damn, like, nigga really was trying to get it out the mud. Like, this shit was ass, but he was really trying to get it up out the mud.
Like, that nigga did his thing.
Yeah, right? So, like, I don't know. It got snubbed, right?
It got snubbed, yeah.
Yes.
They didn't get nominated for shit.
But the thing about it is like, how can you snub shit that's not Oscar bait? You know what I'm saying? Like, to a certain aspect, it's going to start to look a little obvious.
It is, but all right, here's what I gotta say to that. It gets to a certain point where it's like, all right, take the Golden Globes for instance. The Golden Globes is essentially just a party that they televise every year.
Right.
Like every time I watch the Golden Globes, it's just like it's cool that they hand out the awards, but it's always like funny. It's always dope to see everybody up there drunk as fuck. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's a good time. The Oscars is supposed to be some prestigious thing. Like, they want you to watch the Oscars and see who wins these awards because this is the top actor.
It's the
in
most
this, or-
prestigious.
you know what I mean? It's supposed to be
Yeah.
this, that, and the third, right? But if they keep nominating things that people aren't like, that people that are watching the show, like not actually attending the show, actually watching the show at home,
Right.
they keep nominating stuff that we're like movies we're not watching with actors that we barely know for stuff that we barely even care about. You know what I mean? Topics that we barely even care about because it's Oscar bait, quote unquote. Like, we're gonna stop watching it, and it's gonna become pointless to put it on for that reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta, to me, I think moving forward, the Oscars literally have a choice. They either have to become something like the Golden Globes, or it's just a party
Which
that,
is a big party to yeah.
that
you
niggas
just
just
jerk your
watch,
friends off, yeah.
you know what I mean? Or if they want to continue being a prestigious whoop 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 yada yada yada, start nominating, like, get a more diverse whatever, like, you know what I mean?
Get
like,
a more
if this
diverse
is-
crowd.
That is not going to happen, though.
It's not.
How many did we decide? How many people was on the panel? We were talking about this, right?
How many people were on the what?
Oscar panel. You said 6,000,
It's-
right?
Yeah, it's like yeah.
It's a lot.
6,000?
And
Even
that's-
Nick
and
Cannon's
some
on
of them are probably
Nick Cannon's on
grandfathered
it?
in.
What the fuck? What the hell's Nick Cannon doing there with his damn kufi?
Hold on. Nick Cannon's on it?
He's a part of the.
He's
He's,
a part of the
of the
Academy.
voting members in the academy.
He's in the actors.
It's a
Guild.
lot.
It's a lot of people.
It's a ton
they,
of people.
They tried to roll the real life diversity push like 2-3 years ago. Invited every black
Wait, hold on.
person. possible.
So how does it work? So the people at the top of the academy, they get like all the nominees or some shit, or they send a list of movies. They mail it to all these 6,000 people. Those 6,000 people like bubble in a thing and be like, "This is who I'm going for. This is who I'm going for." They mail
Oh,
it in.
I wonder.
And is that how they pick the nominees? Like, how does
Nah.
it work? How the
It's-
fuck do 6,000 people pick fucking 5 nominees for a category? How do 6,000 people agree on something?
It's just like this, bro.
It don't make no fucking sense.
Because they don't.
They
like,
hide the
bubble in
regular
something.
niggas' votes.
Nah, like what they do is they
Electoral
because they have to
college.
write in and shit. This nigga said they voter fraud and shit. Nah,
Fucking Trump is up there.
yeah, right. God, telling niggas check the ballots and shit.
That nigga was in Fresh Prince. He had some clout in the
Right.
acting
Oh, I
world.
remember that.
But nah, bro, what they do is
Buy
they
you a fucking house.
they fucking
You niggas out of here.
because they have to write it in. They whatever movies are making like the biggest possible pushes are usually the only movies that niggas remember.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
true.
So that's why it's always the same companies or the same like people that you kind of constantly hear about because it's like, oh, okay, I didn't watch any of the fucking movies this year, but I heard there was a Martin Scorsese movie.
That's
so
why
let me write that
Irishman
in.
was nominated, even though it's only been out for like 2 months, and it's a month. It's been out for a month.
because it came out Thanksgiving.
2 months.
So it's been
A
out for a
little bit
month
over
and a half.
About a month and a half.
but Irishman's been getting pushed since I can remember.
Bro.
Like
True.
since like early last year, they were talking about like Martin
Bro.
Scorsese, Al Pacino.
Well, technically, it
Robert
has
De
been
Niro.
out 2 months because it released on the 7th, and then it released on on
Yeah.
Netflix
So-
on Thanksgiving.
So it's like that. Like they've been pushing it for like a year, so it keeps it in people's heads. So then when
So
it
then
does
that's
come
what
out,
you
they're
write
like,
in.
oh shit, just like remember
Oh, of
Irishman,
course.
remember Irishman,
Exactly.
Let's vote for that one.
So say if even hypothetically all the black people that are in the academy were like, fuck it, we're gonna vote for Queen and Slim. They're like, we're gonna vote for like a black movie. Like, we're not gonna vote for the nut shit. Doesn't fucking matter because they're gonna be outnumbered by the motherfuckers that did not watch any of the movies that came out last year.
Exactly.
That are only gonna vote for the shit that they remember.
popular.
You know what I'm saying? That's why like a lot of times you could know exactly who the Oscar nominees are about to be like by like November of the previous year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Just look at like all the shit that came out by November, what's about to come out. You know what I mean? Who's already put money into some type of campaign, and then boom, you'll figure it out. Every now and then, like somebody will finesse and kind of come up. Like for instance, Two Popes was nominated for a few awards, which is a decent movie actually.
Two Popes?
Two Popes is actually a pretty decent movie.
With kids in there.
Oh, I already knew that's where he was going. I ain't even.
I'll say
knew.
they're not fucking with kids, but you won't be terribly disappointed. They do talk about it a little bit in the film.
I respect that. I respect that. There's two popes addressing it.
Yeah, they're both the popes addressing.
Yeah.
Both the popes addressing.
Oh, I like that.
But it's a pretty good movie, and it's not like all dramatic. It's actually kind of funny too. But Two Popes kind of finessed in, and Two Popes wasn't nominated for too much shit moving it, coming into it.
Yeah.
So sometimes movies can finesse, sometimes movies can do shit, but like I said, it's got to change. To me personally.
No, I agree with
like
you.
the
Right.
NAACP Image Awards are coming up. I've never watched the shit, and apparently it's televised on BET.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna try
TV
to.
One.
It's on TV
I'm
One.
gonna try to watch it.
Hold on. Is it on BT or TV One?
I think it's on TV One.
It's on TV One. Okay, I knew it was on one of the motherfuckers.
That shit was on BET. They was about to have commercials of
Dog,
fucking
it'd have
Baby
been-
Boy and Juice.
It'd have been nuts.
In
Bro.
between fucking.
They would have been trying to push you on some new Tyler Perry show.
Yo.
Shish.
They would have got scared.
They would have been pushing that fucking show with Gabrielle Union. What's the name of that
Be
shit?
Mary Jane.
Oh, Be Mary Jane.
That shit was actually
They got
good.
other shows now, though, don't
Season 6 premiere.
Be Mary
they? Oh,
Jane was
Boomerang.
actually
They would have been
fire.
trying to push you on
Right
Boomerang.
after the NCAA award.
He did the voice.
He said hold on, this nigga said, hold on. Did you, hold on, he said
They
that
said
shit
the
is old.
NCAA
that nigga
Awards.
said the NCAA award.
The NCAA Awards.
Yo,
Oh shit!
College giving out awards on BET.
yo.
What in the fuck?
This nigga's faded.
What you had you read some other stuff too because you had the best picture. You wanted to talk about the lead actor, lead actress.
Oh yeah, shout out to Antonio Banderas. Got nominated for an Oscar.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For
Damn.
Pain and Glory. I'm trying to see that.
Pain and glory.
Yeah, no, that nigga came up. I already mentioned Two Popes. I mean, it's you know, same old white people. It's a lot of white people. I don't know. It's a lot of
Same
white
old
names.
white people.
We already mentioned
Same
Cynthia
lines.
Erivo, this only
Cynthia
black
Erivo,
person.
yeah.
It's a lot of white people. ScarJo, mentioned her earlier. She's
ScarJo
white.
got 2 noms.
She
for
did. She did.
supporter
First
and-
person in a lot of years, but she's white, so we don't got
Bullshit. Jamie Foxx got
She got
nominated
nominated for
twice
what?
in the same year.
He did in 2004, but
got
Catherine,
For what movies?
Ray and
Ray
Collateral,
and Collateral.
both of which are fire as fuck.
Fire as fuck.
Well, she
And
got-
Collateral doesn't get a lot of.
She got nominated for which two?
She got
For
nominated for Jojo Rabbit and
Marriage
Little
Story.
I
Women.
forgot she wasn't JoJo.
Oh, Little
Rabbit.
Women, Marriage
Hold
Story.
on, you seen that shit?
No, I saw the
What,
at the
Jojo
Go-
Rabbit?
I'm gonna take the L for you. I'm gonna watch
Oh,
Jojo
shut
Rabbit.
up.
I'm gonna watch. No, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch
JoJo and that nigga
I'm
that
gonna
rabbit,
watch JoJo.
nigga.
No,
Damn.
I saw she had the Golden Globe. They show a picture of her. I was like, what the fuck is she doing in this movie? It was mad random just seeing her there.
She apparently
It
is
was weird.
German.
Scarlett Johansson don't even be throwing that fucking butt for us to be talking about her this long. Okay? Let's talk about some hoes that do throw the butt.
Okay.
I was gonna mention Tom Hanks, but I don't think I will anymore.
Whoa!
I think I'll go ahead and
Whoa!
segue away from the Academy for a moment.
Tommy, baby.
Tommy,
We got Tom Hanks throwing that ass in a circle all
No,
day.
no.
Whoa!
We don't want no
Y'all
Forrest
see his
Gump.
son at the Golden Globes talking in patois?
Yo, his son had
So
me-
what you think?
Oh,
His
yeah.
son had me
That shit
crying.
is nuts, bro.
That
That
shit
is
is
I
bad.
think it was funny as fuck, and everybody
shit-
that got some shit to
Yes,
say,
yes.
it's just an opportunity for them to say something just because they think they can, but nobody gives a fuck.
That was funny as fuck.
I definitely didn't give a
and it
fuck,
was
yeah.
good
It was
too.
fucking
Like he didn't
awful.
say
Yeah, well, it
nothing.
was pretty crazy. I was like, damn, that nigga's better
It
than
was
me
on
for
point.
sure.
He
Yeah,
had
that
it-
nigga's like
he
all the
did
way.
it good. It was
I
funny.
thought it was corny though when they got the second video of this nigga doing
The
it.
second
I
video was
like,
corny. Like when he was outside by that.
That nigga was like walking out
Yeah,
like
it
a
was
juice
overkill.
shop
Shouldn't
or
have
something. I'm
responded
like,
to the
come on,
allegations
bruh.
in the voice. He should have just been like, explain why he was doing it, or just
Then he just should have just walked away. With your fucking
maybe.
juice. You Tom Hanks' son. Who cares, bro? You
That's
already
just-
did
So
what
the
you
only.
did.
That shit was funny.
So the only nigga who got nominated was
He
for
got a white nigga
is
name,
being
too. What's his name?
Cynthia
Chet.
Erivo for
Cynthia Erivo for Harriet, actress in the leading role.
and that's a whole nother fucking. All of these conversations are separate conversations in itself because you already know what niggas are saying.
Harriet's ass. Fuck.
Maybe get all
Like,
that.
Harriet's ass or
Harriet Tubman's
Harriet's
ass or the Harriet ass.
I'm sick and I'm
Hey, before I move on, do y'all think Harriet had the wagon?
Harriet had
fuck
that.
no.
Harriet had that.
She had to
butt.
have the wagon. She was driving that railroad.
Y'all think
She was
Harriet
driving
had
that
like
shit
the
around.
dump truck?
The first John to drive the boat.
was here.
Drive the train.
Yeah, she was a
She was leaving on
conductor.
the midnight train from Georgia.
She was. That's where the song came from. Let me tell you.
See, I just hate so not only do you get an African American actress to try to talk like, I'm not gonna say ignorant, but like how slaves talked.
You got a Cynthia Erivo. Is she? I thought she was.
She's British.
I'm
British
not
as fuck.
even fucking done. I said not only are you gonna get an African American female to try to talk like that, but then you're gonna add her being fucking British, right?
She's a bruv.
So now you have
She's a bruv.
So now you have a bruv acting as an
bruv.
American. Not even I can't even say American because she wasn't American back then. Just
a slave.
as a free Negro.
then acting like a slave. So she gotta really practice 3 different languages or accents,
I was about to say, like,
essence.
she only got to practice one.
and she fucking sings.
Oh
She
yeah,
did,
she's
she
a-
double
It turned
nominated.
into a musical?
And that's,
She double
it has-
nominated.
I
She
think
like
it is-
sang a song
I
and
think she
helped
sang a
write
song.
it.
It turned
As
into
many
a
niggas
musical?
is out here trying to fucking get Oscars
I
for
am not
singing.
watching that shit.
You're gonna literally let Harriet?
I wouldn't. I
Y'all
don't
remember
know
wait till
someone
fucking
nuts.
2 nods?
Yo, so the British award, the British version of the
yeah, yeah,
Oscars, they released their nominations
BAFTAs,
just
right?
before. Yeah, BAFTAs, just before the Oscars. The second they released their nominations, which was all crackers, all white people.
I didn't say that. It was Dave, by the way.
Yeah,
Just
it was Dave.
fall-
It was
we all
Dave.
fall from grace.
Yeah, or you know, but nah. The second they released the nominations, that was all white people. They was like they themselves complained about the lack of diversity in their own nominations, and somebody in Cynthia Vervo's camp put out something where they said that they were asked prior to the fucking nominations being put out if she would sing on the show, and she said she'll wait till the nominations come out because she doesn't want to sing on a fucking show that she doesn't even need to be at. And of course, when her shit wasn't even on it, niggas was just like got no comment back from her. Like she was not trying to hit them back. And somebody just mentioned like it's just the thing of them trying to put on the mammy shit of like, oh, like we know you can sing well.
Yeah, of
We're not
course.
gonna nominate you, but like we'd be dope if you could like entertain everybody like at the show.
While you're here, yeah, you're not getting nominated, but you can come and participate in the festivities.
You want to entertain us, girl?
Mm.
You want to entertain us?
Nigga watching too much Django.
Sheesh. That's the only Negro I know that was nominated in acting categories, and
Yeah.
you know, I don't know really a lot of other black entertainers who were really nominated as much this year because there were a lot that could have been nominated. I think. I mean, even
Name
Queen.
a couple of them if you don't mind.
I think for sure if you're not gonna nominate Queen and Slim as Best Picture because I can understand that. You know, not everybody felt the way about Queen and Slim. You know, and everybody had different opinions on it. But there are things that you could have nominated the film for. I thought that the screenplay could have been nominated for because it was an original screenplay. And you have all these other original screenplays that we've heard before. We know.
Like Elton, that movie fucking
Rocket Man.
by Elton John.
Did
is
they get nominated for
for
screenplay?
It was nominated for best original screenplay. I was like, how was it a best original screenplay? It's based off of
kind of a-
fucking
yeah.
Elton John's life. We've seen this before.
We know what it looks like, and no slight because I mean I'm sure that I haven't even seen Rocket Man.
Fuck
Be
Elton
quite
John.
honest, I love Elton John, but anywho, fucking
That nigga got 2 first names. I watch my fucking back.
fucking
Trust that nigga.
Queen
Yeah,
and
bro,
Slim
that's a
could
lot.
have. Me and Dixon, we really haven't even jumped into it
I would
because
say
we got
us.
into stuff.
Brother
But
Dixon!
But us,
He was all in arm. Him.
us and Lupita and Nyong'o
Yeah,
were both like.
Even it hasn't been
I
talked
feel
about
like
much.
Us wasn't as big as Get Out. And I
That
think that's
shit
what happened.
pissed me the
It
fuck off.
wasn't-
That's why.
It wasn't.
It wasn't, but
big.
it was still far better than a lot of these films. that
Yeah,
were
it was actually.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying I don't think it was as big as Get Out, and I don't think it was as big as the rest of the movies that came out that were nominated because Us also came out. What was it? January.
It was like
No, it
March.
came out in
It was
March.
like March.
Yeah, so like by the time the nominations come out, and by the time all these people get to the point that they have to remember what to nominate, they don't remember that shit.
They wouldn't even think about that
They
shit.
remember it, and it
Get
kind
Out
of
made such a splash in
It did.
2017.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
So it was a little different, but I mean, going back once again to Dolomite is my name. I think
Dolomite Is My
Eddie
Name,
Murphy
yeah.
easily could have been nominated for an acting award.
Because the last time Eddie got nominated for was Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls, only time now.
The only time.
Only
Yeah.
time.
The first and
Even
only time.
I mean, as much as I talk about
he
Uncut
should have got one
Gems,
for life.
man.
He should have got one for life in Trading Places.
Yeah,
Those movies were
actually,
incredible.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's, no,
Fuck.
Definitely life, actually.
For real.
Yeah, definitely life,
You
actually.
gonna eat your cornbread?
Bro.
We gonna get him
Nah,
out of here.
bro.
No.
Yeah, these niggas,
He stay
man.
here to stay.
Yeah, he's here. So. I need that goddamn energy to fight. So I'm finished.
But
So he's done.
what were you saying, Dave?
Nah, I was just gonna say, I was trying to think of another black nominee. Fucking,
What, this year?
yeah, that needed to be on.
That needed to be nominated.
One other black nominee that I will mention that was nominated was for the animated short, feature short.
Okay.
Matthew A. Cherry.
Oh yeah, I know Matthew A. Cherry. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know him, but I know of him. I just
yeah. People might have heard of him. I know he played in the NFL for a little bit.
Yeah,
I
he's
forget what
played, yeah.
team.
Yeah, he's
And
played
after
there.
that, yeah, he became a filmmaker. He works under. He works actually under
He works
Jordan
under
Peele's.
Monkey Ball under Jordan
Yeah.
Peele's production company.
Jordan Peele's thing. So, but his little animated short was nominated. You can watch it on YouTube.
Oh, was it Good Hair? Not Good
yeah,
Hair.
or
Was it
I
Good
don't
Hair?
remember what the fuck.
It was
shit
something about
it was
something
something
about
with
hair,
hair,
right?
something
It was
with
the
hair,
little
though.
black girls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they go to
Yeah,
the Issa
I-
Rae's in it.
I
She
seen the
voices
commercials
somebody.
for it. Yeah,
Okay.
It's not bad. It's hella
He got
sad.
nominated for an Academy.
Yeah, he got
Shout out
nominated for
to
an
him, man. I didn't even.
They might give it to him
I
just
didn't
put
even
a
see
black
the
person on
animated
stage.
short.
Right, that's right. Because then I seen the people on social media be like fake lovey-dovey about it. I seen that, and they never watched the
Everything
movie.
comes full circle.
Yeah, and they didn't watch the movie.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
bro.
got
Full
kicked out
circle.
of the
I'll tell you,
circle.
I know a lot of
Fuck
people
you.
haven't watched that shit because that shit is actually really fucking sad. Like that, it's only like maybe
Oh,
5 or 6
it's only
minutes.
it's short.
But
yeah.
that you get like to the last couple of minutes, you'd be like, damn.
What is
dog.
this?
It's called
It's
Hair Love. Good looking.
Hair Love. Hair Love. Because it's a book.
Yeah, it's a book,
Yes,
and then it's
Hair
like
Love.
some type of shit.
And
Yeah,
it-
I'm not even
he
gonna tell you what
animated,
it's
yes.
about because I'm gonna send y'all niggas a link. Like, but this shit is actually really good. It's actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Hair Love. Shout out Matthew A. Cherry, man. I didn't even know that, but shout out to him.
Yeah, he's nominated. So yeah, that's one other black nominee of note that's nominated.
You know, the world was more so pissed off just by, of course, we already talked about Cynthia being nominated for this fucking subservient role. It seems to be some of the only roles you nominate black
That's the
people
only
for,
ones
or
who
people of
nominated
color.
to win.
For being servants.
You fucking didn't. You
Shit
could
is nuts.
fucking Aquafina won for the farewell, but she didn't even get the nod at the academies. And you already know how the academy feels about, I guess, people who once were comedians or they came into the entertainment
Yeah,
industry
that shit is a little weird.
as you come in one way, but I guess in the academy's eyes, when they're up on their high horse,
You a clown.
You
Yeah.
can't. When you try to evolve into more of a serious actor, they still only see you as what you
clown.
once were.
Pretty much. Robin
Adam
Williams is the
Sandler.
only one that
Robin Williams is
what's it called?
who was
break
able to
through.
transition.
Everybody else though, they treat them niggas like trash.
Well,
bro.
Jamie Foxx technically, because he.
I guess Jamie
yeah,
Foxx.
Jamie
Yeah, he got the
Foxx,
two in
yeah,
that year.
Jamie Foxx.
Even
He
though
honestly should have been nominated this year for Just Mercy. I hadn't even seen Just Mercy, but apparently that
He
nigga
got-
was
he
good.
got
yeah.
that-
The
It
shit
got
with,
adapted
with fucking Michael
screenplay.
B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Did Michael B. Jordan die in that movie?
Probably not.
Christ.
In that new movie with
no,
Jamie
he
Foxx?
didn't.
He's only good in movies that he dies in.
Because
though.
the nigga that
That's
he played,
fucked up.
the nigga that he played in the
Hey,
movie
bro,
is still alive.
If you
Oh,
name,
that's why he alive. They give him a character that's alive.
yeah, bro, name the top 3 Michael B. Jordan movies, and I promise you, he died in all 3 of them.
Damn.
My top 3 Michael B. Jordan performances.
He
and
died in The
in all.
Wire.
He died in. He died in-
Actually, his best performance where he doesn't die is Friday Night Lights. If y'all ever seen that show,
I
Michael
know
B.
it's all right.
Jordan.
Yeah,
in
he's in Friday
Night
Night
Lights, the
Lights.
show.
Wow, he is.
Yeah, and he
I
don't
think
die.
he cracked Lila Garrity. Everybody
Yeah, he did.
cracked Lila
Everybody.
Garrity. God damn, Tim Riggins cracked Lila Garrity. My nigga, I remember all of them. I wanted to crack Lila Garrity.
Oh, that was my shit.
Shit. But yo, just in, we have an
Okay.
anonymous caller that wants to call in
Oh,
Okay.
because they
This
want to know if a certain relationship issue that they have, if it's quiet for them or not.
oh shit!
That's how we end the show tonight?
We
Let's
didn't
do
even
it.
get to- we didn't even get into the circle, but this is a different circle right here.
Right.
Thank God. I'm still in the
Different
circle,
circle.
yo.
Fuck
So
that.
we have the caller on standby.
Okay.
When they call in, we'll be ready to rock.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, that's nuts, man. That relationship shit is a bitch.
Oh shit! I thought she was ready. Goddamn.
Oh my god.
Well, anywho,
Lord.
since we still got some time before that happens, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's kick David out the circle.
we gonna get Dixon out the circle. But before we get
When is
Dixon
this
out the
phone call
circle,
coming in?
before we get Dixon the fuck out the circle, we're gonna explain what the fuck the circle is, kind of.
Please explain it.
Have you seen the show yet, Kev?
Not, I watched a little bit more, but I kind of got stuck on The Outsider and
I gotta start watching it.
Aaron
yeah.
Hernandez documentary.
I gotta watch that too. I heard that shit was good.
I'm watching
I know he
both of
was
those.
gay. I know he was gay.
Bro, you don't remember when it came out?
That,
that he
yeah, the
wrote
letter
the
came out
note?
that in the note.
You right.
And everybody was like, I thought that shit was a joke for a minute, but everybody was like, nah, that nigga
I knew
really
that shit
wrote
wasn't no joke at all.
So what exactly did he write for the
Cock out
people
here.
He wrote like 2 notes, like one to like his family and then one to like his lover.
One to his girlfriend and daughter and his family, and then one to his lover in jail.
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
make the rules.
I remember when I saw that the lover shit, it was like,
I don't make the rules.
Sing it,
Aaron Hernandez
Nancy,
is a sick
Whoa.
period. Sing it, Nancy. Ew.
wow.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
No, The Outsider literally is gonna have you looking at Jason Bateman in a whole nother light.
Man, look, Jason
I can't
Bateman
wait to watch
already-
that.
At first, I was
How
mad
many
at Jason
episodes is it?
Bateman. At first, I was mad at Jason Bateman because The Outsider is the reason why Ozark didn't come
Ozark
back
is taking
last year.
forever.
But now I'm hearing good things about The Outsider, so I'm like, oh, I can't be mad at Jason
Yeah.
Bateman.
No.
I can't be mad at
Jason
Shout out to
Bateman.
Jason
I get
Bateman,
it.
bro.
And Ozark's still coming back with a season.
It is.
It's coming
March.
back. It's coming back this year.
In March, right? March, April?
I think it's March.
This is gonna
Because
be
Curb Your Enthusiasm in this
Oh,
Sunday.
looks like we got the caller. We got the caller.
Let's do it.
All right, you live with the Miseducated podcast. What's up?
What's poppin'?
All right, so we hearing that you in a little situation that you think that you might have messed yourself up with.
A big situation.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
so let us know what's going on with it. What happened?
Let's hear it.
I gotta start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright. Well, met this dude on the internet, right?
Okay.
Actually, it was like almost a year ago.
Okay.
Never met him in person.
Okay.
Right? We did the online connect. We did the Facebook follow. Instagram follow.
Instagram
Damn,
follow.
Okay.
Facebook
shit.
follow. Shit.
Oh, damn near married.
No. I'm sorry. It was the Instagram follow, and then
Damn near the same.
it fell off. Like, we didn't talk to each other, no DMs, no nothing, right?
Okay.
So a year later, go back on this app. Like, shit dry out here. So back on the app,
Mm-hmm.
and we connect again, and it was just like,
Meant to be.
no.
sound-
Literally, both of our comments were like, take 2. And
Okay.
it was just like, from there, it was immediate, like, conversation for a couple days, and it was like, okay, let's meet this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Straight to it. All right.
Straight to it. So we actually planned for meeting on a Saturday. Then he hits me up on the Friday before we were supposed to meet and was like, yo, my plan fell through. Da-da-da, like, you want to meet tonight?
Oh.
Oh, this
Okay.
nigga, he
That
got
nigga
him.
trying to get
Okay.
it cracking.
All right.
Niggas-
So you want to meet tonight? So I was like, no, not really. But he's like, all right, cool. Well, then, so I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, I really have nothing else to do. Let's just go meet. So we go meet, and it was super cool. Like, we had great connection. Our conversation was, like, easy. There was no, like, awkward moments. It was all cool. Like, everything was, like,
Did he get a
easy.
slice? Did he get a slice of the butt?
It sounds like he did.
What, can we get there?
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Okay.
definitely
All right.
That nigga got 2 slices.
Because I know for sure there is a butt about to come in right now. So we're just trying to figure out which part.
So the conversation goes really good. It's basically like, I'm just going to be open and honest. Like, these are things that have happened in my past. I moved out here because my brother lived out here, but a girl moved out here with me.
Oh.
And he was like, but honestly, it was like kind of a situationship thing. We knew each other for like 10 years.
Okay.
We were really good friends, blah, blah, blah. She moved out here. I didn't want her to. And from there, he was like, unfortunately, I lost a really good friend, so you have nothing to worry about. Like, I don't talk to her no more. Like, but that was 3 months ago, so that's recent.
Damn.
Right.
Where's his brother from? He sound like he got to get the gas.
So he's telling me everything. Also, side note, I walk out of the bathroom. These are like key details too. Walk out the bathroom. He has his head kind of down, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on?" And he's like, "Well, honestly, like 5 years ago, I hooked up with that bartender." I was like,
Oh
"Huh?"
shit.
Oh shit.
Nigga's busy.
This nigga's getting straight to it.
This nigga's getting G.
Sounds like a scoundrel.
You sound like you about to save a hoe.
He went to SU. I bet he was class of 04 SU. He had to go to SU.
Wait,
for sure.
why
Why
the fuck he got his head down?
Okay, so granted, like, all this is really open and honest, and then he was kind of like, oh, I'm not like that anymore, or that was me before, this is not me now. Yeah?
Okay. Sounds
You
like he's trying to
believe
fix it.
So,
He's a stand-up guy.
so we end up leaving, and, yeah, he lives over by where we went first, so we ended up going back to his house.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
There it is. Standing ovation.
A little more drinks, and shit happens, right?
Of
Yeah,
course. Yeah.
straight to it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Okay, that's fine, because maybe I wanted it too, you know?
All right,
That
yeah.
part.
Turn up.
Okay.
Okay.
2020.
Right? So that was Friday. Remember, this is a day early.
Right,
oh,
right,
yeah,
Not-
okay.
Not Saturday,
So
yeah.
that
okay.
works.
Yeah.
I'm putting that in the notebook. That actually canceling and getting straight to it early works. All right. Noted.
So meanwhile, in this conversation, he also says, "Oh, so I'm gonna see you tomorrow."
Oh, my God. He's a wizard.
He's trying to get the double dip.
Is this Future? Oh,
Oh man,
jeez.
he just taught us something.
That
He
nigga,
just
yeah.
taught us.
He just taught us something.
Oh, my
Unlike a
God.
lot.
He's an
Chamber.
amazing person.
Now, the thing that you
Can we
say
bring
next,
him on the show?
do you see him tomorrow?
Okay, so this is past.
Oh, he's a genius. Oh.
It worked.
This nigga's did the double dip.
And here's the better part. It was my turn to take him out.
Yes,
That's
man.
how-
Yo,
that's how the
2020 is
game
gonna be a
plays,
good
right?
year.
2020 is going to be a good year.
2020
Okay.
Hey, Knifey, baby. 2020 is gonna be a good year. It's happening.
It is lit.
You pull his chair out for him?
Open his car door.
To take him out the next day. Same thing. Dinner, good talk, great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Comes back to my house. He played the cards right. He said, "So can I meet your dog?"
Oh,
Wow.
snap.
Oh,
See
you
what
can't say
I'm
no to
saying?
the dogs.
This nigga,
This guy is a legend.
Can I meet your dog?
Oh God, he has a.
I'm
master's
actually
ass
right
counselor.
now.
Where is this guy from?
This nigga. Yeah, he went to SU for real, for real.
He for
He
sure went to
SU.
SU.
This nigga went to SU. This nigga's valedictorian.
So can I meet your dog? Shit happens, you know.
Did the dog see?
No, they got locked out the room.
Oh, snaps.
Oh
Hey.
damn, that must have been sad.
Yeah. There was a whole lot going on.
Right. So now my question
Okay.
is I'm being a fucking idiot, right?
Okay.
For believing? No, that's my. It was a statement question.
Are you being an idiot just for that?
Or are you
No,
being an
but
idiot for
yes,
fucking
please.
with him?
You think you? So you're asking, are you being an idiot for fucking with bruh, or are you just being an idiot for expecting there to be
No,
more?
because like, granted, I chose to fuck with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's at the point where I feel like I'm believing what he's saying,
Mm-hmm.
but I also know like I know way better than that.
So what situation happened to where you thought that he might have been lying? Tell us.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Well,
Damn.
no.
That oh.
Continuous conversation has been happening every day
Okay.
during work. Literally, everything is pretty. I feel like open.
So you're sprung.
How'd you get me?
She likes the bartender.
Yeah, he did.
All right. So what's going on?
Okay, here's the final thing, I guess. I asked him today, because we both drink after we get home from work, and I was like, oh, did you get more beer?
Mm-hmm.
And he sent me a picture of a beer in his hand with a Louis Vuitton purse in the background.
Woo!
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Is he like little Uzi and he has a purse?
Is this
Or-
Kevy, baby?
Yeah, for real. For real.
I might buy a bitch a bag. I feel bad for her.
Man.
Can't come around a rich nigga rocking a coach.
Right.
Oh my
He just said
god.
we spending full checks on vaginas, so that's
Ah,
Oh,
that's
dear.
rough. That's rough.
So did you confront him about this luxurious
I'm
bag?
fucking crazy. I'm a crazy ass bitch. Actually, I think it's more funny than, but I mean, no, I don't think it's funny. But I kind of think it's funny. So yeah, I did. I pressed. I asked.
Oh my
And
god.
he didn't answer first. So
Of course.
it took him the longest to answer. I just said. So
He got to
sent
wear
me
you
the
down
picture.
first. It's all a part of it. He has to wear you down before he answers a question. So
gotta
I feel like the
calm
longer
down.
you wait, fellas, I feel like the longer that you're letting her know, like, I fucked up.
Nah, it's like a certain time period. Like you gotta.
It was 2 hours before I got a response, and that's because I double texted and said hello ? Because I was pissed.
Oh,
Ooh.
snap. So you hit him with the double dip.
and
Yeah,
all,
you
in
probably
all caps. I'm
you
you
sure.
probably cut that time down
you
by
never
at least
double
3/4.
dip.
That man was
2
going.
hours later.
It was gonna be 7-8
Did
hours
he ever
later.
give you a response as to whose the mystery's bag was?
No, because I was being a dick, and I said, "How was your date?" And he said, "Date," and I said, "Your date." He said, "You on one, bruh."
Oh, snap.
This nigga.
What if that was his mom's purse?
Oh, that might have been Miss Gladys's purse.
That's true.
So then why wouldn't you just say that? Like, what's the issue?
Because he doesn't know that the purse is the issue, does he? Did you say like whose purse is that, or did you say have fun
Did
in
you
your date?
communicate that?
I said, first thing I said was LV ? After he sent me the picture. And then I said, "How was your date?" And I said, "Nah, you just sent me a beer with a purse."
Oh,
And then
my
he asked,
God.
And then he asked me how where I was doing, and avoided the purse conversation.
Damn.
What the fuck? My question to you is based on you asking about the LV purse and the whole situation. Like is all of this because you want him to be your dude, your nigga, or whatever, or like is it all like what do you want out of this situation? I
Do
guess
you
is what I'm
just
trying to
not
ask.
want to
Yeah.
feel like he's getting over on you?
Yeah, like, or is it that? Yeah.
Okay, so the thing that bothers me about this situation is that when we first started talking, so remember that initial first date, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His biggest
Break
thing
clap.
was honesty and being open about everything, right?
Ah.
So I just want the real answer because, like, we grown. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
the thing that I talked about was, like, we talked about relationships and all that stuff and, like, what we wanted out of whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
basically, his conclusion was he just got out of a relationship, so he has zero expectation,
Okay.
but he's not trying to force anything either right now because he just got out of a
Cats is
relationship,
out
right?
here recycling game.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Honestly,
2020 is
I
gonna
wrote
be
down
weird.
the what that nigga say? I wrote something down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So did you ever get a response when you asked about whose purse it was?
No.
No.
So,
No. So
moral of the
that's like,
story,
he
do
was
we think
open,
that
honest.
are you trying
You
to
gotta
see if
ask him to buy you one.
Yeah, right. You should have
Yeah.
really, you really should have
Man's
finessed
up
him.
finesse
Like,
it.
okay, because if he was a real nigga, he would have probably re-finessed you. Like, actually, this purse
Yeah.
was for you the whole time.
That'd be some shit.
Yeah, honestly, because it sounds like your best bet, shorty. Is,
So what do you think is gonna happen going forward, and what do y'all think she should do going forward?
Okay,
Should she
yeah.
just dead him in the whole situation?
Nah, I want to hear what she says, and then
What do you think?
Should I go out on a date again or no?
Or should
that
you?
happens.
Yeah, or do you want to kind of keep going with old boy, but now you kind of feel like he hiding some shit. So now you're trying to figure out if you should go with your first instinct and keep moving on, or fuck it, just want him to be up front if y'all having sex, if y'all.
Well, the ball's
just
in
doing
your
this,
court
that, blah,
too,
blah,
to be
blah.
honest, because
quite
now
honest.
you just gotta wait till he hits you up.
Yeah.
And then the ball will be in your court.
What you say, Jim? You got what?
Because what I think is, just have fun with it. And
Yeah.
then whatever
Honestly.
comes, and then what comes out of it comes out of it. Like if you guys are gonna get serious, then you guys can then you can start having that conversation about okay, now we gotta start being honest with each other about what we really doing, what we have been doing, and things of that nature. But for now, like if y'all just having fun, if y'all just going out, y'all drinking and y'all enjoying y'all presence and just having sex and doing all that shit, then don't worry about none of that shit. You
Honestly.
can fix all that later on. You could talk about that later on once it gets serious. But right now, it doesn't seem like it's really serious. So you just enjoy the time, enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, and y'all grown, like you say, y'all already grown. He just got to be more upfront and more honest about his intentions and vice versa. If it's just going to be a physical thing, if it's going to be something that's going to lead into more, because the fact that, y'all did reconnect, but then when y'all reconnected, the guy played his cards right.
yeah, that's true.
Right?
And he was able to, to take you home for the night, and then vice
That nigga
versa the
finesse.
following night. So if that's kind of how everything is gonna, you know, jump off, he's probably under the impression that that's all y'all doing anyways. So like James said, more than anything, shit, you can either have fun with him or figure out if there's something that, you know, could turn into more, so y'all can start being more like, all right, we need to be more clear cut about how things are gonna go. If it's gonna be serious, or
if he's a rich nigga, you gonna fuck him till he ain't one.
There's always that.
First, and that'll be in the background.
Right? Yeah, that was. Ooh-wee.
But shit, but moral of the story, we think, is have fun until it's a reason not to have fun anymore.
Yeah.
And then, yo, as much as you want that nigga to be clear with you, you know, be clear with that nigga. Whatever intentions you got.
Shit, you can always send him some pictures back with some nigga shit in the background. I'm like, oh, that's just my nigga. You know, like on Friday, whatever.
Go out and buy you a $1,700 pair of Travis Scott's and just toss them shits in the floor.
You got a North Face
call you tomorrow.
So that nigga red solo cup with a bunch of backwoods in the back.
Oh shit!
Supreme logo.
Yo, anonymous caller. We appreciate you calling in. That was great. I hope all the listeners learned something. Yo, you keep fighting the good fight, and we're gonna do a little update, and we're gonna follow up with you in a few weeks. We're gonna see where this goes.
Yes, we definitely gonna follow up.
Got to.
All right, later.
Gentlemen,
man,
that's our first caller ever.
First caller ever.
First caller.
Well,
in.
no, it's not, because
my brother called in.
Oh yeah.
He fucking randomly called in. Shout out to that bitch ass nigga.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Shout out to him. He just got a new job. Shout out to him.
Well, gentlemen,
congrats on your new job.
Should we had our first caller? I think, you know, that's a good way for us to
it's a good way to start the year.
Start the year, gentlemen. And, you know, Dixon, you survived the circle this episode.
Nigga,
you still not an influencer.
You're still not an influencer yet.
But you,
if all you raggedy
you like
niggas
number
out there,
4. You like number 4 or 5.
Hey, yo, and
you
yo,
might be number 5.
Speaking of that,
the guy on the couch is 4.
The nigga with the muumuus and shit, with the goddamn floor,
with the overalls.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Like he about to go do.
Hey, yo,
pottery.
that show is so funny, bro. Every time I watch that show, I be dying laughing.
The Circle on Netflix. If you niggas out there,
yes, go watch that.
Go watch
The Circle on Netflix,
because it is exposing us millennials for being ain't shit. Yes, we really ain't shit. Goddamn,
it's a very entertaining show.
It's a very entertaining and very telling show. About
man, we're not getting paid for this promo.
You fucking right.
We might as well get paid.
Netflix
and The Circle. Pay us, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, if
you already know, Michael Blackston.
If you don't pay us, that means Dixon is not going to get blocked, and we need him out. So pay us.
The longer I last, the
longer we fucking last, we get no bans.
I talk less, the more money we get.
So y'all already know, man.
Yeah, that's you know what?
Episode 8, the first of 2020.
Yeah.
First of
y'all
2020.
already know what time it is. We out here.
You know,
shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to the listeners on Spotify, Google Play, on iTunes. Shout out to the subscribers, iHeart, everybody. Shout out to the people in prison that are listening to us.
And shout out to you niggas out there showing us fake love. We still see you.
Yes.
We still see it. And we
stop sending us DMs and texts. Fuck. Y'all niggas know who y'all are. That's how we giving it up all 2020. Knife, get us the fuck out of here.
Alright.
She a prima donna, and she a spicy little mama, hotter than a sauna. She said she get that from her mama, wanna meet her mama. So many flavors I can taste her, I might call her Fanta. She let me get up in that peach like I flew to Atlanta. And all you niggas out of reach, she had the upper standard. Yeah, I'm too fly, yeah, I'm that guy, feel like I'm never Landa. She said she foreign, so a nigga feeling so I land her. I'm DTLA, I'm with Melly, hotter than Havana. Don't need no tele in the valley, hold her ass for ransom. Saucing like jelly when she see me, man, she call me handsome. Rub on my belly while she fucking me just like she dancing. Like drugs like DEA, but that's the TEA. Get brain like GPA, take it like GTA. Please stop the crime, show me signs like it's real estate. You out of line like you swerving off the interstate. She hear the nigga getting comma, she a prima donna. And she a spicy little mama, hotter than a sauna. She said she get that from her mama, wanna meet her mama. So many flavors I can taste her, I might call her Fanta. She let me get up in that peach like I flew to Atlanta. And all you niggas out of reach, she had the upper standard. Yeah, I'm too fly, yeah, I'm that guy, feel like I'm never Landa. She said she foreign, so a nigga feeling so I land her. Feel like I'm torn when I'm hitting that little bitch. Oh yeah, she said she fuck with me cause that little nigga rich. Oh, she got a ass and then she got some little tits. She hit the gas and then she ain't catching no fits. She way too lit, she way too cold, she way too brick. My bitch, she drippin' on these hoes just like some pits. And she be poppin' without no clothes, I wanna hit. That pussy bustin' like a chopper with a stick. She hear the nigga getting comma, she a prima donna. And she a spicy little mama, hotter than a sauna. She said she get that from her mama, wanna meet her mama. So many flavors I can taste her, I might call her Fanta. She let me get up in that peach like I flew to Atlanta. And all you niggas out of reach, she had the upper standard. Yeah, I'm too fly, yeah, I'm that guy, feel like I'm never London. She said she foreign, so a nigga feeling so outlandish.